so stream's up now.
Woo.
Don't expect any people.
We're doing it live. We'd all be a person. We'll have one.
Okay, so basically, even though I'm streaming it, it's mostly just so that it's archived. I thought may as well stream it at the same time. I doubt anybody is actually going to watch, but if they, just in case they do, I do have the chat open, and we'll be sharing their messages if they pop up.
Okay.
I'll have the power. I could comment.
Yeah, you could, I guess. Hold on. I also need to put it into my Discord server. And I forgot that the default thumbnail that I've set for my YouTube is a picture of my cat sleeping.
Yes. Oh no! Oh no! I have the sound on. Fuck. It's just me.
Just you.
Just Monica.
Alright.
I forgot my fucking photo is my dog. It's not even my dog. This is a random dog.
Alright, so, just as a little bit of a recap for everyone, last time y'all were summoned into this dimension filled with monsters from the dual monster cards. A deity of some kind had summoned you guys with the goal of collecting proofs of loyalty so that you can fight some great evil, which you guys actually found the location of the evil. You know, giant door with slots for these proofs. But that was after fighting and killing one summoned skull. They told you guys about how to, more about the world that you guys now find yourselves in, it being a dimension where duels are, deal actual damage to you and whatnot. As well as the currency and acquisition of souls, which is usually gotten through dueling other people. You guys were in the dark attributed area, that has a town, which you guys promptly ignored and walked the opposite direction of, stumbling across a couple things here and there. Eventually finding that door I mentioned before, learning of the different areas that are attributed, and then deciding to go with the Earth attribute area after some debation. As you guys were trying to enter the Earth area, Ida, your NPC friend, was not allowed to enter due to some sort of invisible wall. Ida went back to the tower, or whatever it is, to wait for you guys to get done with that area, and you guys went on forwards. I'm saying a lot, I just realized.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Terrafrog found a Egyptian god card. You guys found a human settlement village. And we we ended off with you guys outside of the village. So, back up to current time. We do have two new people that we're going to have to be introducing. One of them wasn't able to make it to the first session, and the other one joined a few days ago. And yeah, well, I guess we'll just start with their summoning into the dimension. So, Charles.
Hello.
You're in your house. Your defenses have failed.
No.
Zombies are outside the door and it's broken down. They're about to get you, and one bites your arm as everything stops. And you're enveloped in a bright light.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, some other time in the future, Danny. hold on, let me just pull up your backstory again, because you actually wrote this beginning bit for me somehow.
Planning ahead. Woo.
So you, I'm just rereading this.
I was on a boat.
Yeah, bolt of lightning. I don't know why I can't say anything. This is okay.
This is a wonderful start.
You were on your boat, or your parents' boat, or whatever, doing boat things. I don't know much about boats, and a bolt of lightning hits your boat, which isn't very concerning. Outside of, well, is it a sailboat?
It's like a freighter, my guy.
Okay,
It's a
then yeah,
tugboat.
you're not very
Tugboat.
concerned. But looking at this bolt of lightning, you noticed it hasn't gone away, and you notice everything around you has stopped. And then you're enveloped by a hold on.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
see, that was the bolt of lightning.
My mom wanted to ask if I fed the animals. Anyways,
Yeah.
you're enveloped by a bright white light. Meanwhile, with the main group, everything freezes for a moment, and light emanates from behind you.
Okay.
Do
I
you-
turned to it. I turned to that.
Well, you're where the light is coming from,
Yes.
so you're turning
That-
towards the light.
Yeah. I'm wondering
All right.
why
Danny
do I see
spins
my
in
own shadow?
circles.
Absolutely, 100%.
Seems they're a bit confused.
Absolutely.
Charles and Danny, you both find yourselves in a grassy forest. And in a little bit in the distance, there is a town that is filled with wooden homes and a small group of random people in front of you. Their backs are towards you.
They don't see us coming.
Oh.
You have the element of surprise.
I assume we are able to see the light.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I did describe that, yes.
Okay, so I turn around and say, Michael, there are more poor people here.
Ah! I throw
So
a
I
panic,
see, Master
panically.
Data.
I throw a pea shooter at you with force. Ah!
David throws a potted plant. It has googly eyes attached to it.
Get him!
I would like to try and smack it away with my dual disc, because those can apparently be used as lethal weapons.
Neither of them break.
A worthy foe. I've seen you battle before.
Stay in my theme park.
Can I take the potted plant?
You grab the potted plant. There's no dirt in it. Seems like there used to be something in here, but something ate everything inside of the plant. Or the pot, I mean.
Me. Anger.
So wait, the pot is empty now? Or
The pot is empty. It has googly eyes sticked onto the front, though.
Oh no, it's me.
Staring back at me.
okay then.
I
Sorry about that. My Discord ate Ethan.
What?
I heard none of what you said for the last 2 minutes. You were just
I
chopping.
wasn't saying anything. Oh, okay. Alright.
Or
All I got was I threw a plant and then I went dark.
Hold on. So, Terrafrog, Action, Chris, and Squid, you guys all have a feeling that these two are the people that Ether had mentioned that were taking longer to, arrive. Though only one was
But-
supposed to arrive, if you remember correctly.
so the disembodied voice messed up? Didn't it say it was only supposed to bring one other person?
Well,
Are we half a person?
There is another possibility.
Alright.
I don't know what it is, but there's another possibility.
Oh. Alright, also, here you go, person. Here's your pot back.
Thank you. I apologize for my hostility.
I didn't. I'm just gonna back up towards my, Odogaron spirit. Still a bit worried about the man with a pot on his head.
I could do anything. You don't know.
So, with this commotion, someone from the village, has noticed you guys and is currently walking over towards you. Do you guys want to approach them, run away, or, just be normal and talk to them?
So are we going about this diplomatically this time, or...
Well, they aren't skeletons, so I guess we talk to them.
Alrighty.
Skeletons are the fun ones to talk to.
What? Alright.
Alright, so the person who approaches is a, larger guy that is, he's just wearing your generic fantasy, clothing. When he gets close enough to speak, he says, "Hey, who are you guys? I'm pretty sure there aren't supposed to be other humans in here."
We're kind of new here.
Well, that shouldn't happen.
Well...
For whatever reason, we were summoned to this world.
Summoned? Do you know who brought you, or?
No idea.
Yeah, not really, no.
Huh. Alright, well, I don't know about the other people in the village, but we'd be willing to welcome you if you want to stay here. The other areas are full of monsters. Here, we're kind of like safe from them, so.
Indeed, we did. This wasn't even our original spot that we appeared in. We encountered some undead a while back, and we've been wandering ever since.
Undead? So you were in the wasteland?
Yep.
Huh.
I believe so.
Undead in the wasteland. Write that down. Write that down. Interesting information. I will burn the wasteland later.
What?
We'll talk about that. Look.
Listen, if you want to try and get your bearings a little bit more, we can. I can lead you to the village head.
Please and thank you.
All right. He is technically a monster, but he's on our side. So.
Meanwhile, I just stand there looking at these people, wondering what the fuck is going on, and my expression is that of utter concern while inhaling through my nostrils.
It's not like we're it's not like we're enemies of monsters. It's just, like, for example, we did run across a few, but they were nice enough to understand confusion and pointed us in the right direction, at least.
Give or take.
Yeah.
So we're fine with monsters in general.
Yeah, I wouldn't know of any other monsters than those that live here, because, there's a barrier around our place that the chief kind of just he upkeeps it, and it keeps monsters out well, it keeps some monsters from going through the barrier itself.
So, what you're saying is, no monster can enter the barrier.
Yeah. And they can't leave it either.
I'm gonna
Why?
look over at Michael.
I look straight back like I know exactly what he's thinking.
I would be looking straight at the pocket that Mal is keeping the winged dragon raw in.
And I look hella concerned.
I also look confused, as I don't know what we're all looking at.
I am going to pass a very concerned, like, quick look, then look back at action.
The townsperson speaks. Is there something wrong? You guys are all just kind of looking at each other a lot. Is there a monster inside the barrier?
I have concerns for my own safety.
Not inside the barrier per se. A companion of ours was unable to enter, and we believed that they were human, so that's a little concerning.
Yeah, I can see that, but I mean, personally, I don't want to judge any monsters by their appearance, especially considering our chief. But I haven't actually been outside of the barrier for, well, actually ever, and neither did my dad or my granddad or great granddad or. Actually, yeah, no, we haven't really left
here for a while.
Yes, we've all been here for a bit. I'll just lead you to the chief now.
This looks lovely.
Thank you. We've been upkeeping it for as long as we've been here.
Also, question: my Aldagron is here, right?
Yes, technically, the spirit is not physically there.
Ah.
So you guys walk through the village. People are kind of eyeing you suspiciously, but for the most part seem to trust that you are not any monsters. They seem to have a lot of faith within this barrier. Heading towards the center of the village, you notice a very tall iron gate surrounding a enclosure in the center. And behind it you can see a very large garden with various flowers and whatnot growing inside. So this is where our chief is. He's a plant monster, so he lives outside. But
I see.
Visibly shakes with excitement.
I have tasks to do over in the fields. So just go ahead and knock. He'll answer, I think. I don't know, I haven't talked to him in a week or so I don't know if he's still here. Good luck with whatever you need. And he just kind of like hurriedly rushes off towards some brownish fields.
Before we knock on this door, I might suggest that one or two of us go back and check on our other companion just to clear up a few things.
Are you sure that would be the best decision? I mean, they're kind of stuck there at the moment. And also, that's technically outside of the barrier, so potentially we could get ambushed.
We've already been outside the barrier. We'll be fine.
Well, if we can just go back in the barrier and they can't follow us.
That is another fair point. But regardless, I just wanted to, put the idea by everyone, see what they thought. We don't have to, obviously.
I could go and check on them if anyone would like to join me.
I will.
Never mind. Never mind, I'm good.
No, I insist.
I'm really fine, sir.
No, I insist to no.
I assure you, I am completely fine going by myself. Or just staying here.
Well, It's not that big of a deal. We'll stay all here for now.
I'm sensing some tension in this group. I do not know if I've made the right choice.
I believe
We'll be
it's-
fine.
Hopefully.
None of us really had a choice in this matter.
Fair point.
Also true.
Yeah.
With that, Michael will go ahead and knock on the door.
It was death or weird other world, so I think we've picked weird other world.
How many people here almost died?
I was being eaten.
What?
Excuse me?
Stares down at the ground. Things did not go well.
With that, the door opens and a tall guy shows up with red robes and white what's the term? White pants and a white shirt underneath the robe. He carries a large twisted wooden staff with red flowers on it. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I don't recognize your faces.
We're not from here. We wish to speak to the elder to gather our bearings, if you would.
Yes, that would be me. Come in.
Lovely to meet you.
Yes, my name is Bergamot.
I'm Michael. This is Master Kaiba.
Hello, I'm Mel.
Yes, and you three are?
I am
referring
Dave.
to Squid, Charles, and Danny.
Let's just say
I
Dave.
stare with intense horror at everything.
They do not seem sane of mind. Maybe I have some treatments.
You have to embrace the madness. It helps.
what do you mean it helps?
To explain their disposition, I'll get right to the point. We've been summoned to this world by another being. We're not from here, which is why we're terribly lost.
Yes, I could understand that. All the humans here were once not originally from this dimension themselves, though. That was a while ago, to say the least.
Oh,
What happened there? Or do you know of these events?
Well, I was around when it happened, and I helped create the village for the purpose of protecting the humans that got stranded here. My memory's not very well these days, but I believe it had something to do with some demon and a king fighting one another. Dimensions almost collided, and in the end, I can't really remember much past that, but these humans' ancestors got trapped here.
I see. Maybe I can jog your memory. What do you know of a being named Ether?
Oh. Well, that was during the war. Ether was on the light side of the war, while on the dark there was Erebus. And in the end, Ether was betrayed by their one of the factions supporting them, leading to the end of the war. And thanks to that, we live in peace. Why do you know that name?
Presumably that's who summoned us here.
Then am I correct to assume that you were in search of the proofs of loyalty?
Simply not.
No.
Well,
Well, that's good to hear. Well, not exactly, because now I don't know why they had sent you, but nevertheless, what do you guys require?
What are the proofs of loyalty?
Oh, they were simply given to those trusted by... Well, no, I shouldn't say that. These proofs of loyalty are, in essence, the souls of the great monarchs that served Erebus, and they were given to those trusted by those monarchs. They hold relatively great power, but are more than often used as keys to unlock the area where Erebus currently resides.
So,
See.
wait a minute. If I may, is there a potential that these souls could be resurrected?
It's been far too long for them to be resurrected, I believe.
Oh, thank goodness.
Is there
Don't
insight
forget-
checks in this? Can I?
Yeah, you could do an
I
insight.
don't know
check.
if I don't know if I trust this.
Is there
man.
an insight skill that I put in here?
I
feel like
thought I was
should
looking.
do
I don't
that.
think there is.
Yes,
There
there
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
is.
forgot to give Danny the proficiency stuff I
Wisdom.
needed to.
+1.
Whatever.
I understand nothing, and I want to see if he is lying to me.
All right.
I do not understand. I rolled a 4. I believe this man entirely.
Oh, I just realized, Danny, I never imported your deck. I'm going to do that real
What's
quick.
that?
Actually, no, I'll do that when you guys get to the next duel.
Okay.
Oh,
However,
I should use the computer to roll. Yes. You can't see my real dice.
however, I would like to ask this man, knowing my knowledge of how spirits are and incarnation humans, how their nature is, I would like to ask him, are souls able to live on, like, would they be able to be resurrected, essentially knowing my knowledge of that?
Kind of. There is a way to turn souls into objects and those objects into new beings, but there is not many ways for one to revive a soul unless you, well, physically have it or spiritually have it.
I see. Thank you.
And sometimes the time that it takes to resurrect a soul is limited. For instance, the proofs of loyalty have been around for, hundreds of thousands of years now, and I believe that's way past their expiration date.
But what if they live on in something else?
Well, I don't know. I'm not exactly an expert on spirits. All I know is that they are, they exist, and I just know the basic knowledge.
Well, thank you. Your insight is most helpful.
Question.
Yes.
While they're all talking, can I look around the garden?
Yeah. So there are metal chairs and metal tables. Like those wire metal things that you see in gardens. There's nice flowers and a bunch of stuff. Just it's basically what you would expect from from like a living room, if it didn't have walls and instead has a garden everywhere.
Neat.
All right. Well, if you guys don't have any more questions, I think I'll be getting back to tending my garden.
You have one. Well, I guess. Maybe you would know this better than the people that we know of, but the undead that we ended up talking to mention of more or less a political divide between the areas of this world. Can you tell me a bit more about who hates whom, or like if one section has a good relationship with another?
I'm afraid I cannot. I haven't left the forest ever since I constructed the barrier.
Understandable.
One final thing.
Yes.
I would like to reach into my pocket and retrieve a old peach seed, a pit, that I had eaten on the boat.
All right.
I would like to extend it out to the plant creature and offer it as a token of thanks for the information.
Oh, thank you. I haven't. Well, actually, these have died out. I believe about 2,000 years ago. So this should help reviving them. Thank you.
All right.
I do not give him my plant. It's mine.
Well, I will be here if you require anything else.
Very well. Thank you very much for your help.
The village is open for you all to stay here, though I will not force you to do so.
Thank you, fellow
Just
gardener.
know that it
I will
is
walk
safe
into the distance.
and peaceful here.
Thanks. I'll definitely consider it if things go from bad to worse.
Of course.
Have a good day.
You guys take your leave and leave the central garden.
I back away slowly.
I'd like to look over at the one new person, not the Dave. Person I don't know. So you can see the see-through creatures.
Danny, you cannot.
No, I just kind of go,
Okay.
no. No.
I guess that privilege just extends to us and our other companion.
I think you still accept my good dog. Very nice.
As long as it remains a good dog, I will do my best to curb my surprise when it shows up.
Wait, there's a dog?
Wait.
Is it here?
I would
Looking
just
around.
I would
Can't
just
see
be
it if it
I would
is.
just be petting where the dog ground is, but for everybody else, I'm just petting thin air.
There are such humans that can see dual spirits, as you were meant. Which I am one of them. Apparently, Mel is one of them. And our other friend who could not come in here also can see them.
Nods. People apparently they also are mad. Wonderful. They can see things. Interesting.
Alright.
In time, I'm sure we'll meet the actual, physical thing that is what he's seeing right now.
I would be very afraid if we did.
Madness as a
Why?
demon.
Didn't you say he was a good boy?
Yeah, he's a good boy. I'm not too sure about the other ones.
I was specifically referring to the Otagera.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, he's a good boy. I just don't know if there are other ones out there.
That's fair enough.
And have you seen this guy's claws? If they're not nice, we're dead.
Lovely to think about. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. Obviously, we could stay here and set up shop, or we can move on and potentially see if we can find anything else. Knowing where this village is now, we can come retreat after a day's worth of searching.
I have no opinion.
Potentially we could find work here, get some of those coins if they have any.
Very true.
Get that words. Those words. That words. Those words.
Master Kaiba, do you have any input?
Well, staying around could help us work out the location of where this area's proof is. Although, if my hypothesis is correct, it might be a wise choice to leave this one for last, assuming that the proof's power is what's keeping the barrier activated.
Very well thought out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like there's an area set up for, learning how the proofs work or something.
Silence random voice in my head.
Okay, not making me any more confident in your sanity.
I'll say it again. Madness has its uses. Walks into the forest.
What? Where are you going?
My people. The trees.
The tree.
Master Kaiba, do I have permission to follow this one?
Yeah, we probably should.
Very well.
Charles, do you know where you are going?
I have no idea where I'm going. I'm going into the trees.
Okay, exploration time.
I follow too. I follow too.
Oh boy.
All right. Oh no.
I want to get, Ethan, my plan is to get far enough out of the village that I can throw down my dinosaur. And,
What
you
did
know,
I set for 20? Oh, nothing. I was supposed to roll a d12.
Well,
Well, actually, this could be a good opportunity for you guys to find your level 2 features.
wanders into random
So,
moss.
as you guys are wandering around in the forest, each of you feel a pull in a separate direction. Whether or not you choose to follow this pull is up to you.
The old forest pull. You always follow it. Never
Okay,
leads
Charles is
wrong.
following his pull. We'll go with that first. So, Charles,
obviously, I'm still following Charles.
you are running around because you feel like you're gonna find something really good. Like, Jesus Christ, this thing is gonna be the best thing that you find.
Betting on a walnut. Come on. Come on, walnut.
And you approach this very big tree. You run around the backside of it. You find it. The item you are finding. The most powerful thing you can ever think of. It's a rusty watering can.
Yes.
So, Charles, you now have an artifact that is shaped like a watering can. It allows you to special summon any plant monster from your hand once per turn.
That is bullshit. Yeah.
The monster special summoned is then returned to the hand at the end of the turn if it's still on the field.
Neat. It's almost
Cool.
like I can already do that with every single monster in my deck.
Yeah, it'll help you out. So, who's the next one that's going to follow their pull, or do you just choose to ignore it for the time being?
I
I
run
followed-
back to the.
Also, give me a moment. I need to answer a question in chat. Clam's asking questions.
Yes, the clam up.
Oh, well, I guess I can't. My mute button's not working. Clam, yes, the purple thing is the background. There's no, like, maps or anything. Because I'm lazy and I'm not doing maps for, like, 6 different areas. So, anyways. You know what? We'll just go down from top of the VC down to the bottom. Terrafrog, you're following your pull. And you find a very old card pack. You pick it up and it just kind of shoots into your arm.
Wait, into my
Into.
arm? Is there pain?
No. So
It's
Terrafrog,
kind
you
of
now
phases in there.
you now have a feature called Shop Owner's Source that doubles the chance for custom cards when opening packs.
Oh. So is it now like a tattoo or something?
Nope, it's just in your arm.
Me.
Think of it like a card pack that will open it up and replace cards in other card packs.
I feel like...
So it's like phased in your arm, and whenever you go to open the art pack, just the top portion of it will just slightly jut out of your arm and shoot cards into your hand. Something.
I feel like my character would be kind of hyperventilating and freaking out trying to get the card pack out of his arm.
Alright,
I look at you. I feel like I got the better end of this deal. I just got a watering can. Are you okay?
I don't know.
action.
Yes.
You decide to have a look around on the ground, and a very rare thing for you to do, and you find a watch.
Ha.
Its effect is that, hold on. You can, one turn, skip your normal summon, so that on the next turn you can have 2 normal summons.
Gotcha.
Seriously, a watch?
What is that model? I don't think I've seen one like that before. I'm gonna run through my database real quick.
Can someone please help me? It's not coming out.
I have a
I
rock.
got,
I
I
can
got a
amputate.
rusty shovel if you want me to dig it out.
No!
So, Chris, the model of watch seems to be from the 2000s era.
Interesting.
All right. So
Yes, I
next
see. The branding
is
apple.
Danny. Danny, you decide that looking around, these guys are finding neat stuff. You have a look around.
Yes,
That
quotations.
branch looks pretty cool, don't you think? You grab it and, oh, nope, it's not a branch, it is a scepter. This scepter allows you to draw one Nordic monster per duel instead of your normal draw for turn.
Oh, yes, yes, I do use that.
What's going on?
No, yes, I do take that. I take
Basically,
it and
Danny's
I
cheating.
gently place the scepter.
Also, Charles,
Into
you're
my
having fun
shirt.
with Clam in the chat. Charles is currently messaging Clam in the live stream chat.
Oh.
Anyways, continuing on, Chris. You're watching all this stuff, and you
I'm the two people
you
on
don't
stream.
find anything.
Wait, where is this other person coming from? I'm both of the people watching.
Give me a second. You take out the card that you found earlier that day, aka last session, and while looking at it, you feel a burning sensation in your arm. And then, pulling up your sleeve, you notice a sign some sort of symbol burned into your skin with a blue fire.
The hell? Somebody branded me.
Again?
What?
I
So-
swear, Master Kai, but it's not what it looks like.
Using this sign, you are allowed to draw a random agent instead of drawing for turn.
Interesting.
And finally, we have Squid.
Uh-huh.
Squid, you also find a branch, and you brush off the overgrowth on it and find that it is in fact a very familiar staff to you. You have found Alistair's staff.
Okay, go.
You are allowed to forfeit your draw for turn and instead to draw either Alistair or Invocation, but you can't activate it the turn you drew it. So basically free Alistair or Invocation whenever you need, if it's in your deck. So you literally cannot brick anymore.
Yo, let's go.
Alright. So I believe that's all the level 2 stuff for everyone.
Sort of.
Sort of?
So, according to your sheet, the signer ability was one thing. I was supposed to get another one just arbitrarily.
Oh, right, yeah. I did
Like,
not
that can
design
happen.
that. Give me a moment.
It
I'll
can
think of
happen
something.
now or later. I just wanted to make sure, like, it was still on the table.
Yeah, I'll just have you find it next session. I can't think of anything at the moment.
That's fine.
Alright. Y'all found a bunch of stuff. Good job. Are you guys still exploring the forest? Are you guys going to head back to the tower, back to the town, or are you just going to wander around aimlessly?
Am I about out of sight of the village?
Yes, you guys are at this point very far away from the village.
I would like to see if I can throw down one of my monsters. So you could,
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. Danny and Charles, both of you would have a dual disc attached to your arm, as well as a stone bracelet on your other arm.
Okay.
I have been given accessories.
I've sent something to your DMs real quick. I found what it was. I'll just have it appear at some point.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Let's just say that you find like some random computer chip that somehow works with your glasses. That shows you your friend's stats and as well as their decks in a way to interact with them remotely.
Oh my god. That's just that's hilarious.
Yeah, you're very confused on how it still works considering the rust on it. Looks like it's been there for a long time. All right, so
How does this even work with my stuff?
Charles, you're gonna try and summon one of your monsters. How do you go about doing this?
Not knowing how any of this works, I'm gonna throw a card at the ground and hope.
You've thrown your card at the ground. It's a bit dirty now.
Damn it.
Barrier.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I just had the urge to throw something at the ground, and this was the most convenient thing. I dust off the card and put it back in my random card deck I have in my hands for some reason.
I can still amputate that if you want.
My
What?
hands?
The card deck from your arm, you know.
I think I can take them off. I think they're just like bracelets.
The stone bracelet you cannot take off, the dual disc you can.
Got it.
Which,
Madness isn't always the answer. Steph.
The answer is always amputation.
I'm good.
Unless, look at watering can, look at stump on wrist.
So, having seen what Charles just did, I'm going to try and summon the Kaiba Man on my dual disc.
of all the monsters in your deck, why Kaiba Man?
It's Kaiba. He has a huge ass ego. He wants to see himself, I guess.
Because
Kaiba Man has a
I
mask on.
I wanted to go with a humanoid card, considering the fact that we're near a human village.
Alright. You place Kaiba Man on your dual disc. Nothing happens. No, wait, no, that's not how the barrier works. Okay, so you do actually summon Kaiba Man. He looks around and, questions why you summoned him.
What the? What did you do?
I
I took the person. Or personoid.
Summon
Thing?
himself.
brought out a monster.
Monster.
Looks down at dual disc, looks at dirty card.
This seems like it will be important in the future.
I suppose so.
Based on common logic, they can't walk in or out, but we could summon them in or out. Alright.
Wait, can we all do that?
I don't see why not.
I'm gonna summon the card I just drew. Prevent
Not the rat. Not the rat.
It's a rat. Prevent rat.
No. Not the typhoid variant.
Throw it down.
You know what? I'm doing it.
Oh no, other people have cards now. It's not just me.
Well, yeah.
Summon my typhoid rat. So yeah, I would like to copy what Action did. Does anything happen?
Yes, you do summon your monster.
Be careful. We don't want to cause much panic, and we don't want to cause panic within the village.
The village is out of sight.
Dave
Oh, yeah,
looks
that's right.
like
You're
someone a fucking dinosaur. Oh
Okay,
yeah, that's
so
that's
let
probably
me
a-
rephrase. Let's not bring these into the village.
So, For any who are curious, I just summoned that right in front of me.
You know what? I'm summoning the dinosaur. We're gonna eat that. We're gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, we're still gonna eat it.
I'm pretty sure you don't have a dinosaur in your deck.
Not
I
only
have a
that,
dinosaur.
that one has a deadly.
I guess that does look like a dinosaur.
That one has a deadly
I have
disease. You don't
the
wanna
credit
eat it.
plant spina thing? Spinosuchus? Spina
Yeah.
Phytodania.
Find a dinosaur. Yep.
My Spinosaurus.
Congratulations, you guys have discovered how to summon monsters outside of combat.
Woo!
You can now cut exploration time in half when moving to different areas by riding your monsters.
I ride my dinosaur into battle.
I would like to pick up my typhoid rat.
You know,
About that thing.
you want to know what I just realized, Tyrion?
What's up?
I have essentially no true rideable monsters. And the
Marshmallow.
ones that could carry me would have to actually carry me, and not I could ride on them.
Nah.
Do
Marshmallow.
you want to ride?
Marshmallow's so tiny, though.
Yeah, he rolled.
Big dinosaur next to you. You want to ride?
Marshmallow roller skates. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. Just marshmallow.
Roller skates would be great.
It's okay, I can give at least 3 people a ride.
This is fair.
Again, I have big dinosaur. Anyone can hop on if I want.
I'll take you up on that offer.
I would put Kaiba back into the deck.
Alright. Where to are you guys heading off to now? Got a few options. You can head back to the center and meet up with Ida again. You can ignore Ida and move to a different and new area. Or, you can go back to the village.
Should we go potentially question the Ida?
We might as well. Now that we know what's here, we did promise to go back and at least let him know what's going on.
Who is
Very
Ida?
well.
Ida is a companion that originally was teleported in a group with us. However, the barrier kept him out, which raises a few questions. But we did promise to go and return to him once we are finished exploring here.
All right.
I'm just gonna continue holding typhoid rat.
I will offer dinosaur to it. Increase our movement speed.
Alright, so you guys are using your monsters to travel?
Yes.
Okay, this means less encounters while you're traveling, which can be both a good and bad thing.
Intimidation, yeah.
I will be back. I'm just gonna call.
It's the intimidation, yeah. That's great.
So instead of having the normal 2 encounters, you'll only have 1.
Woo.
9.
Come forth, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Ooh, fun. I don't have all these prepped. Oh well.
Well, some the one you do have prepped.
That is the one I do have prepped. Wait a minute, that doesn't work at this area. Okay, so the encounter that I rolled was, you guys encounter a summoned skull. Who would attack. Which kind of doesn't work when, you're inside of a anti-monster barrier.
Let's get him. Kill
So-
the undead.
We'll just say that you guys didn't find anything during that encounter, and you guys are at the edge of the barrier. Do you guys continue, or do you guys dismount and then continue?
Judging by how it's an anti-monster barrier, I think I dismount and desummon the dinosaur.
Okay.
I do likewise with Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Okay.
Then I wait to watch someone else go through the barrier first to make sure I don't explode.
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
You guys are at the barrier now. At the edge of the barrier, there is, basically, it goes from healthy grass to dead grass. Extending towards a very, very tall and very wide, tower that seems to be at the center of everything.
I go forward to the tower.
Okay. You guys, well, Charles, you see that Action is able to go through where you assume the barrier is just fine.
Very cautiously follow.
You don't feel all right, Charles. There's a lot of dead plants around you.
I know, that's why I'm mourning. Great
Okay.
sin was committed here.
I would like to put Typhoid Rat back into the deck
Okay.
and go through the barrel.
I
As you-
didn't actually summon anything, so.
Alright. So you guys make your way towards the tower. And eventually you guys make it to the door where you guys find Ida just looking through his deck. He's, kind of like leaning next to the door.
We're back.
Hey there.
Welcome back. Did you guys find anything?
Yes, actually. So, past where you couldn't enter was the area that the humans reside. Now, the humans told us something interesting, and I want to run it by you
Alright.
because it just kind of seems odd that you were kept out. The barrier is supposed to keep out monsters save for humans, like both keep them out and keep them in. So what we're wondering is what possibly on your person would make the barrier reject you?
I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't actually remember much before being brought here anyways, so if I had something I couldn't tell you.
You have amnesia.
No, that's me.
You guys don't?
No.
Right, of course you don't. You guys talked about your own times. I'm sorry, that was kind of a stupid
Well,
question.
except for Squid, apparently. You have amnesia?
I guess. I kind of forgot about it.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, that checks
Not a
out.
coincidence.
That's not amnesia. That's just stupid.
I wish I forgot. Looks down at
Master
ground.
Kyra, behave.
Well, things have been not very lively over here. I'm not gonna, lie. There was a couple Karibos that, ran by, but they didn't seem too interested in me.
I see.
Although one of them had a knife.
I have
God.
a knife. No.
Who's quickly searching his database for any card that was like that?
The closest you can find is Bandit Karibo, and it didn't have a knife.
Dear God above it.
So even the monsters have weapons.
Are you getting killed by a bandit Karibo?
Well, no, they didn't take interest in him.
Or is it a Kari bandit? I don't remember.
Curry Bandit, I think.
Did the Karibo in question have a bandana?
Yeah, red one.
Well, we know what that card is, but what is it doing with a knife?
Curry Bandit has a yellow bandana.
I have a knife. I can't.
I mean, looks.
I mean,
into
I
the
was just
sky.
looking for bandana in general. Color is like, eh. But, you know.
Alright.
Looks dramatically into the sky. They're learning.
Oh no.
Alright, so, did you guys find out anything new from the humans there? If there's humans, that means that they probably know something more than we do.
Human. A monster.
Yes, we did. The Elder was, in fact, aware of the being who summoned us, and has at least confirmed about confirmed some more information about the proofs of loyalty. Apparently, they contain the souls of monarchs that were sided with the being against Ether, which strikes it as odd that we're going and collecting those.
Yeah.
Other
maybe,
than that, we are
Maybe Ether has a plan?
could
like-
be.
I don't know, destroy the loyalties? Or something like that? I don't know.
I mean, doesn't really seem like there would be a point in my mind to destroy them. I mean, collecting them, yeah, that would make sense, but to destroy them?
Well, I said our goal was to, in essence, completely eliminate the source of evil before it has a chance to return. I think was the goal. So the proof of loyalties, essentially, if I'm thinking straight, unlock the area that our opponent is being kept in, and then we go and take care of it, whereas before nobody could get rid of them completely.
All right, sure. So, do you guys have an idea where to start looking?
We could go back into the desert.
I mean, yeah. You guys don't know, do you?
We really don't have an idea.
Chuckles. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I also didn't want to directly mention this, but who are those two?
Came from the sky. We do
Wanderers
not-
like us. We were separated. One of them was the aforementioned being that was late for some particular reason, and we don't know about this one. Looks directly at now has Danny, has your character introduced themselves yet, or are they just still named?
No, they're just kind of still standing there.
Okay, so this one, I don't think you ever told us your name.
Hail.
Nice to meet you.
I
So,
feel
yes.
a little off-put. So I'm just like, You smell like rich people.
Well, I mean,
Laughs and pour.
This is Master Kaiba.
Class divide. Class divide.
That
They aren't going to bite if that's what you're worried about.
Wait, Kaiba.
that
Why have
look-
I heard that before?
Because he's in well.
Well, at least you've heard of Master Kaiba, unlike all these other fools.
I knew of Akaiba, just not this one.
I'm just gonna blame
Also-
my amnesia for that one.
What?
Also, that laugh was completely in character.
I know none of you people.
Damn.
Well,
Anyway, the Kaiba Corporation was a driving force in the rise of the Duel Monsters card game entirely.
right.
I don't
My
think
grandfather was telling me that. I remember
They now
that.
have possession of Duelist Kingdom as well.
Oh, I'm just a
Oh, so
guard.
that finally did happen.
Indeed.
Well, anyway, now that we've... Well, no, I don't think... He's trying to think back out of all the introductions that we did. Did we actually introduce ourselves to each other?
No.
I don't think
Y'all were just like, yeah, okay, people are there now. Ooh, village.
I apologize, that was rude. My name is Michael Karafuda. This is Master Kaiba, as mentioned before.
I got that.
Hello, name's Mel. I have no relations to these two, and I'm quite sure one of them wants to kill me.
Hello, I am Dave. I feel like I've introduced myself. I am a gardener. I don't know how I got here. This is Tim. I hold up the plan I threw at you earlier.
Alrighty.
Squid, are you going to
Yeah.
Who's introduce
that?
yourself, or I'll take that as a no.
Yeah,
And
I
I believe my name's
feel
Ina.
like
the corner. He's just looking dramatic.
we're not
think
too sure
that-
about him.
I think his expression hasn't moved for like at least 20 minutes, not gonna lie.
Where is that gust of wind that keeps billowing in his cape coming from?
What?
You know, I'm not gonna question that,
Is
but
he
I think
generating it?
that's what money does.
My God.
What?
How the hell do the 1% live?
I don't know. It's like they get blown
Very
away.
comfortable.
Selling his own wind in another dimension. Like, that takes... How much money did he spend on that?
In reality, Michael's just holding up a hairdryer secretly behind his back.
I wish I had enough money to own a house.
Didn't you own a card shop?
I own the card shop, but I don't own an actual house.
In other words, he lives there.
My house is where I was almost eaten.
That's funny. I was actually on my grandfather's boat on my way to the city when this all happened. I hope he's alright.
Let's hope so. Let's hope when we return we don't end up in the same spot.
I really hope I don't wake up in the same spot. Touch his arm where he was almost eaten.
Back.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
did you wake up from your day nap?
Yeah.
He
were
stopped
just
billowing.
introducing
Something
each other.
happened.
Oh. Escogore.
Hyperger? Is that his name? Sorry. Oh, okay. Well, you know,
Right.
my grandfather's name was actually Forgorin. So it's not that uncommon.
Alright.
I'm staring at the two and just not touching that. Anyways,
Roll to see family resemblance. I rolled a 2. I don't know if that is good or bad in this case.
regardless, we're trying to figure out our next steps. Obviously, we know where the wasteland is, where the undead are, or we could continue roaming about in the human district. The only thing is, if we take the proof of loyalty from the humans, their barrier will disappear and they will be exposed to the elements. So we were thinking about saying it in theory.
I don't
So
think that's a
we-
good idea.
In general, the one where we know we could easily get, we should leave for the end.
Yes, that is
that's
the
a smart idea.
yes.
So, the desert, we have the undead, crinkles, pieces of paper, and trauma. Is there any other place we know about? You know?
I vote the light attribute section.
Same here, honestly.
As a dark mage, will that affect me? I don't know the game rules, so maybe.
You're a dark mage?
I mean, I think all my monsters are dark.
Well,
I think he
I
means
mean-
attribute.
Does that have
okay. I see. It should be fine.
I hope so.
I'm just
I
looking.
understand nothing.
I'm just looking at all of them. I'm gonna look over towards my dog around. I now feel even less safe around all of them. To which I'm going to summon my Odogara.
So Terrafrog just summons a very large
I have a
dinosaur.
picture.
Yeah, just post the picture. Very large dinosaur-looking thing.
This thing's the size of a very large pickup truck.
I counted
That-
with my dinosaur.
So it's like fully there now, and
Yes,
so
it is
everybody
no
else can
longer
see it.
opaque.
Oh boy!
I'm going to climb on top of it.
I counter with my dinosaur.
It is very much smaller.
Fuck.
Yeah, so that's the spirit we've been seeing the entire time.
Is
That's
this
a
what you
dog.
guys? Is this what
That's
what
the
you
dog.
guys do whenever you when you got spare time? You just compare each other's dinosaurs.
It's a defense mechanism.
This isn't a dinosaur.
Oh,
It's a demon weasel. Get it right.
I see.
The scales beg to differ.
I
Wait, no, dinosaurs have feathers. Is it feathered?
No, not at all.
Hmm.
So, where are we going? Ida asks. Because
well, we're going to see if we can head toward the light attribute area.
I think light. We said light.
I have a copy of the pedestal, not pedestal. The shit. What is it called? I have a copy of the picture that was with the spots where we were supposed to put the proofs of loyalty. And we followed the first one, and it led us to the forest. So if we follow the arrow pointing toward the light, we should be in the right direction.
So you guys are going to the light attribute area? Just to confirm?
I believe
Okay.
it is.
Sounds like
Because
a good
you are
idea.
in the center of the dimension, you guys don't get any encounters, as the area is dead. Eventually, you make it to the edge of the dead grass and are faced with a very golden-colored metal fence that reaches very much high into the sky. In fact, you don't actually see the end of it. And in front of you is a marble gate. Behind, it seems the ground is made out of clouds and abruptly ends after a few feet, with some cloudy stairs leading up into the sky. And you can't see the end of the stairs.
Huh.
The gates are open, but well,
Oh, it makes it a lot easier to get in if the gate's open.
God, I hate stairs.
do you guys enter?
Yes, Master Kaiba, I'm aware.
Can I investigate to see if the clouds, are solid and won't just fall out from under us?
They have a little bit of a give, but you're able to stand on them.
This does not inspire confidence.
I head through the gate.
Immediately, golden light
I
shimmers from above, and two guards appear. One of them yelling at you, "Stop right there!
Criminal scum.
You are not allowed in here. Leave now or face consequence."
Oh,
What kind of consequences? What if we're just here to explore? I inquire.
You'll be kicked out.
I see.
We are not barbaric enough to kill those that we do not know their sin of, but you are also not allowed in here. You are not strong enough.
Not
It's
strong
one of the
enough.
level caps.
Although, I do believe some of you will be able to grow enough to qualify your group.
Ah, some, not
So we
all.
simply return later, and you will judge our strength then.
I guess. Just leave.
oh,
Very well.
okay.
He starts counting from 10.
Have a good day.
He points his spear.
Let's go.
I was already turned around and walking. It's like,
Same here, just riding on the back of my dog around.
I head out through the gate.
You see, this is the only area that I had made that has a limit for when you can enter.
That's hilarious.
So what other areas do we know that might not lead to us getting stabbed?
Well, there's the fire attribute. There's the
I-
fire attribute area, which sounds
Being
cool.
a plant mage, can I veto the fireplace?
Aren't we still on jury that there's the potential of the Harpy ladies being there?
In the wind section.
Ah,
You know,
Alright.
we can do that.
No. As a DM, you guys are not ready for the Harpy Lady
No.
section.
Is there a water section? Because
You will not have enough HP for the Harpy section.
Being plant based, I think we can win in water. I feel like I have the advantage.
Is there a grass
Sure,
attribute?
you
I
have the
completely
advantage.
forget.
we were
That's
just
another
there.
there's grass.
There's Earth,
There's
and that's the forest area with the humans.
there's light. light, earth, dark, wind, fire, and water.
Usually plants fall under earth or dark.
So then
Yeah, we could do Earth.
we were just there.
Oh,
Shoot.
That was the place with the barrier.
The
I-
forest is the Earth area.
What's up,
I
Danny?
forgot. You gotta remember, I forgot.
Something
Yes,
up, Danny?
Yeah, I was trying to remember because I'm, my deck. I forgot what the majority of my cards were. I forgot what they were.
I can send you a
Because I
link
don't-
to the thing.
Thank you. Like what types they were. I forgot what the mass majority of them.
I believe they are light.
Probably light.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh wait, no, I believe they're light, dark, and fire? I'm not 100%. Oh wait, no, it was fairies, beasts, and spellcasters, I believe.
By the way, here's what I couldn't send to you last time. It doesn't have to be edited in tonight's session, but there it is.
So, guess we can put together a list and do another one of those drawing games that Mr. Kaiba suggested last time.
Well, the one thing that I will say is I wouldn't.
Oh, shoot. Never mind.
Getting the water
Ignore it.
section.
Alright. So on the potentials, we have water, fire, going back to dark. Are there any other places I'm forgetting? Because as far as I can tell, none of us want to go to wind. Light is refusing us entry, and we've already been to the earth.
I say as a plant mage, water, since based on my logic, I'm super effective against them.
God damn it.
As my Pokemon logic tells me.
Hell is Pokemon.
You know, that video game we all play.
I beg to differ.
One of those peasant video games.
Now hold on, I think I would be considered a peasant? But I don't remember there being Pokemon. What is a Pokemon? Do they have rats?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
Two.
what? You know.
I thought you had amnesia.
I did.
All he remembers is Pokemon.
I
That's
do not
my
trust.
attribute.
I do not trust this person even more.
Why?
Your story is kinda sketchy.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about, sketchy?
Yes, what are you talking about, sketchy?
Titan's pot on head.
I mean, just out of all of us, you have amnesia, yet you remember weird facts and things that aren't real.
I mean, that's not exactly out of the ordinary. There are things that people might entirely enjoy or might have imprinted in their brain that would extend beyond, the amnesia.
Well, I mean, I don't know much about amnesia, so yeah.
Well, either way, we've
Earth
spent
is
enough time
fine.
talking. Let's go.
Right,
I've
so
a
how
figure
many
this out.
zones are there? We have water, fire, we can't do wind because God said no. Can't do light because Guardian said no. So is there 4 areas? We have water, fire, dark.
Do you guys want me to
Is there
just
another one
tell
I'm
you which
missing?
area I've prepped?
Yeah.
Because I only have, 2 areas prepped.
I was just to roll a d4 and go to whichever one I rolled, so.
I have dark and forest prepped.
Oh,
So looks like we're going to dark.
Looks like we're going to dark.
okay,
Can do
so
that. I've got a lot of
This
mine.
entire time, I've been really hoping that you guys wouldn't go to certain areas, because I don't have the decks for those areas prepped yet.
You
All right.
Voice.
So, our best bet would probably be to go back to the place that we are at least already known. And we
What are we gonna do there?
we will potentially communicate with the leaders over there and see what we can do to gain their proof of loyalty.
You do know
Oh, and he points to the person with the undead trauma.
Me?
You. Please behave.
What?
We are heading into territory that you have stated you have traumatic experience with. They are still sentient. They're still intelligent. So unless they attack us, don't start anything.
I promise nothing.
Base.
I suppose that's the best I'll get. Alright, so if I remember, last time we were told to speak with the person in charge of patrols to see if we could perhaps
Give a license.
gain
to be
entry
there.
at least into the main city.
Sounds right.
Alright, then I think that's where we're heading. All in favor?
Aye.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
Ida agrees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys, I assume, go towards the death attribute area by going through the center area so that you don't encounter anything unfortunate. And eventually you make it to the edge of the dead grass, and from there on is just ash and sand.
That's definitely ominous.
Ah, yes, the familiar smell of death.
Would you like to A, go through with your monsters, or B, go through on foot?
I'm
One
willing to go through on
staccato.
foot.
I'm going to attempt to be stealthy and roll stealth,
Oh.
thinking my teammates will do the same, so we're
I'm
not
gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that.
in the
first,
open.
Okay.
So.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, I should use. I should use.
It would be
the
smart to go in stealthily, so yeah, I'll do it, and then I'll also kind of just urge Master Kaiba to be careful.
I'm not 100% sure why you're doing this, though, as it is just a very vast expanse of desert. With nothing
I
in
do
sight
not
for
know
many,
that.
many... But you have eyes.
Actions
dead
don't
could
know
be
more
anywhere.
constantly.
It is a flat
Still.
desert.
Okay,
You approach
I've
on
got to follow
foot.
Master Kaiba, so I'm not sneaking anymore.
They come out of the ground. I know it.
Okay, you guys tiptoe through the desert. I'm adding an extra encounter due to your slowed pace.
Total bonus.
I
Too.
look at them disgusted.
Holy, okay.
Let's see.
You see, I'm not
Wait, how do
actually
you-
trying to hide from
I'm not.
the
letting you guys
monsters.
Get that
I'm mostly
Hold
trying
on.
to stay out of eyesight of Mr.
That's not
Kaiba.
the right one. I'm not giving you 6 again. 5. 5 is... Oh, 5 is actually really good. Okay,
I want 12.
no. So, you guys are walking along, and eventually, you make it to a temple that is, again, half sunken in the sand. Give me a moment. I need to see what type of
Another one of
temple this
these.
is.
By the way, Zoro, Kaiba still sees you.
Damn it.
Alright,
That's
I need to
your-
look up what this card is.
It seems to be some sort of structure.
Yes, we've come into contact with them before. Supposedly, these hold certain cards of certain creatures, depending.
Wait, what
Ah.
card did Terrafrog get?
Raw.
Alright, so,
And now I am on a hit list.
this temple seems to have a more red coloration, and on the emblem above the central door, there are 2 red wings and a hammer.
Wait for the Sky Dragon.
No, there's a hammer.
I would like to try and go in.
I would also
Okay.
like to
Following
go
Master
in,
Kaiba.
but stealthy.
You-
I'm going to keep using stealth.
You try to... Well, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, okay. So you guys open up the door and enter. Inside, it's mostly sunken in sand, but seems like the sand inside of here has been transformed into a red sand. There are no really there's not really any statues or anything of significance within here. Though at the end of the hallway there is a large statue with a pedestal. The statue depicts a muscular man with a pair of purplish red wings and a large hammer in one hand, with a crescent shape at the bottom edge of it.
Well, that looks neat.
Chris, you see on the pedestal in front of it a card. No one else sees this card.
Oh, we're doing this again, are we? I walk up to the podium.
You have found
take the card.
the Agent of Force, Mars.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a second.
Yep, I was looking at the card art and incorporated that stuff into the temple design. Yay.
Oh, yeah, he does have a hammer.
Yep.
Does he?
Yep.
I thought it was always like some sort of scepter, but now that I look at it,
It's a bonking device.
it is a
With
fact
the
of
card
walking.
with the card moved, the sand starts to rise.
Book it.
Time to leave.
Roll dexterity, everybody. It seems like some of you didn't learn your lesson from last time.
Oh no.
I had no lesson to learn.
I said some of you.
I'm too busy looking at all of the architecture.
I cry.
Action has already left.
Well,
And Chris, expecting this to happen, was already running before the sand even started to rise. Danny,
up, Chris.
seeing others
Sand.
run, decides to do the same. Charles watches the sand rise before registering what happens when the sand rises above his head. Squid has stayed by the door and decided to step out while the sand was rising. And Terror Frog.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
I don't want to die already.
Let me look through the skills I have implemented, because I always forget these.
Terrafrog dies.
Dibs on Raw.
Terror Frog, you're swallowed by the sand.
Oh.
Roll me a death resistance.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Did somebody go in to try to dig him out?
No.
You
Oh,
try
yeah, like-
and struggle in the sand. You're able to make it towards the door, but you don't. You're not exactly
Okay.
there yet.
All right, who's all here? Head count.
Me.
Roll another death resistance.
Here.
Please.
Okay, yeah, that works.
I wish to live.
You realizing
There's
that
Mel.
you probably don't really enjoy sand in your lungs, you get a burst of, just sudden energy, and you are able to climb yourself out of the sand. Everyone else would see as Mel would basically just burst from the sand where the door used to be.
Hey, that guy wasn't
Holy
here before,
shit.
right?
I don't like the temples.
Let's not walk into any enclosed spaces again. Yeah.
Well, I kind of have to, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So at the
Alright.
very least, if we discover another temple and it is of a thing that apparently appears only before me, I will warn you and then you all can leave while I take care of the consequences.
yeah, I had to say, we send one person in at a time seems like the best method.
I'm just lying there.
Mel? Okay, so immediately I'm going to try and just tend to Mel, seeing if there is, anything possible that I can do to aid any, damage that happened or recovery or whatever.
He seems fine, actually. He's just mostly covered in sand. He
All
might
right,
have
I was-
swallowed some, but outside of that, he's fine.
Okay, I've immediately started dusting the sand off of him.
Thank you.
And with that, you guys move on. Do you guys use monsters, or would you guys like to continue as you were?
Continue as I was.
Are we
Oh.
tiptoeing through the desert?
No,
Okay.
no longer
Um,
stealth.
Alright, then I'll reduce the encounters by one. So,
Just
one
walk.
more encounter until you guys reach your destination.
Achievement unlocked for Mal. I hate sand.
Sand. It's everywhere.
Sandman. Man me a sand.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Mr.
Make
Sandman
him the
trying to kill me.
sandiest that I've ever met.
Oh, wait, never mind. That's not... oh, wait, no, that's 6. Whoops. Okay. Nope. We re-roll those. I need to redo this chart. Because for some reason I thought, oh yeah, good idea. Let's put artifacts as a thing you could find on random encounters.
Oh yay, more power. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's... Yeah, no. Okay, here we go. As you're trekking through the sand, you find another red-looking temple.
Oh no.
Outside are two... give me a moment. Oh yeah, two serpents. Well, they're statues, I should mention prior, but they're a metallic red.
Okay.
Do you approach?
I would like.
Yes.
So 3 of you approach.
I deliberately do not go in
I
the
have to follow Master Kaiba, so 4.
Okay.
Bye.
So as the
Who's
4
still
of
outside with
you,
me?
I believe Danny is.
Actually,
We could seal them in. We don't need them.
you're right. I'm gonna stay on the side because I forgot what my deck does.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah. What are you trying to perceive?
If I heard Dave?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Should I roll stealth, I guess?
We'll say that you were able to passively hear him.
I'm going to turn to the side and summon all 3 of my kobolds.
All right.
I'm going to stare at them and just tell them, if it comes tumbling down and I don't get out, please start digging.
Like, I could fill that room with poisonous gas. Like, they'll all be dead. Like, what do we gain from having them with us?
I'm going to lean in closer to them. And if I don't come out, make sure to stab the man with the pot.
So, as the 4 of you approach the statues, they, become alive, as the griffin statues had for the Ra temple.
Oh,
And just like that last time, in a booming voice, they ask for one to approach.
I approach.
Does anyone else also attempt to approach?
I didn't
Sure.
hear what you said, sorry.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is at this point, and I'm going for it.
Okay. The 3 of you roll dexterity to see who approaches quicker.
Who were the 3?
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Kaiba
All right, action. You're first up for the trial.
All
just
right.
immediately tricks ahead. Michael's just like, oh.
Give me a moment. I need to just double check this.
It was just like, I remember what happened last time.
All right.
Is this really a good idea again?
The statues, this time actually, shoot red lasers out their eyes into Kaiba. Action. Roll death resistance.
All right.
It looks like the temple's doing it for us.
Temple's doing a bit of trolling.
Ancient Egyptian laser beams.
Oh god, was that 2 to resist death? Oh no.
That is one
Oh
fail.
no.
Roll it again.
Oh,
Oh no.
That is one pass. Roll it again. That is one fail. Roll it again.
Oh,
That is 2 successes. You pass.
that was close.
extremely.
Kaiba feels
Master
about to die.
Kaiba!
Strength of will.
Action. Your clothing is damaged and some of your skin is burned, but you have passed the trial. The doors open and for you and only you, and you enter the temple. Inside is a very large statue of a red metallic serpent with wings and two mouths for some reason. And
Interrogate.
yes,
We're in a desert, right?
correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search around for anything that produces aloe.
There's nothing.
I'm gonna keep looking anyway.
Okay. Roll me. Do I have investigation on here?
Yes.
Yeah, then
Oh,
roll
I wasn't
investigation.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Action, you have found the Egyptian god card of Slifer the Sky Dragon.
Damn it.
Alright, Chris, you have found a card back.
You know what?
Oh. Okay.
I'm just gonna not.
There would be about 1,000 dead puppies.
What?
Action, as you leave the temple sinks into the sand.
All right. I put Slifer into my inventory.
Alright. You guys move on, as there's nothing much to do here.
I'm gonna put the kobolds back into my deck.
After some walking, you guys eventually see a city in the distance with a very tall wooden and stone wall. Stone as a foundation with some wooden extensions on the top. It seems like there's also a gate with a couple summoned skull guards.
Question.
Yes.
The name of the one Summon Skull that we talked before was Frank, right?
I don't know.
I thought it was number one.
I believe
No.
No, number one's dead, and you have him.
Yeah, I had. Oh, it was Jeff, the guy that we were talking to.
Yeah, Jeff.
I don't. I just made him.
Okay,
names
so,
on-
yeah,
names
no,
on the
it was
spot.
Jeff.
I don't know. Like, sure, he was Jeff. Number
Wait,
one
no,
was
Jeff was the silent one. wasn't-
Right, that was the silent one. Then who was that one guy?
I think it was Gary.
Oh my god.
I love how invested we are with the Summon Skull.
Actually, no. I remember number one was Michael.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There could only be one.
Michael's dead.
One.
Which skull is friend? Which skull is dead? Do we know?
We
One
know.
is in my pocket.
Okay, so Frank and Jeff were the ones that we encountered.
Should we walk up to them with a skull of their dead companions?
Yeah, in my pocket. You want to see him?
Sure.
Oh, you have the summon skull card.
Audible blink.
Do you summon Michael?
Yes.
You summon Michael. He looks around confused and then lunges towards you, swearing. You use your reaction to unsummon Michael.
I knew they were all evil.
No. Stop. That's not what we're doing.
Takes out small shovel, ready to
That's
bludgeon.
not what we're doing. Put it down.
After a bit, you guys
Slow
eventually
shovel
reach the
behind
gate.
back.
One of the summoned skulls in front of the gate guarding says, "Who are you people?" What's your business with the city?
I want more summon skulls in my pocket.
Excuse me?
And I'm even looking at him incredulous now.
I'm gonna look at these two cards and I'm just gonna say, I don't know him.
We are not associated with this madman. He is clearly insane.
We're here to talk to the head of the guards.
Okay, why would you want to do that, though?
We're wanting to get a license to be here.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, this has never happened before. Okay, just...
Well, if you need to go talk to whomever you need to talk to, that's fine. They'll just wait here. And keep an eye on the one that seems to want to. I don't even want to repeat it. I apologize for him.
Note taken. I'll just go get the captain. He'll sort things out. Yeah. He
Very
just
well.
kind of like confused in a confused manner. He walks inside of a side door within the gate.
What the heck is wrong with you?
Nothing. He just needs more friends.
You completely.
At this, Michael is now just kind of laughing because that is true.
Did you enslave a skull?
Yes, I did.
Why?
I mean,
There's still another guard out.
Just shush.
Oh no, Dave is not subtle at the fact that you've enslaved one of their people and he's concerned about this.
The guard seems to be gripping his spear more tightly.
Isn't he just ahead? Where's he hold the spear?
No, someone's. Hold on. Can someone send a picture of someone's skull to?
Yeah, I'm on it.
It's this
Yeah.
skull thingy with arms. It's pretty buff.
Oh, it's got hands, okay.
Buff
Yeah,
skeleton.
it does have hands.
I want to link the goddamn picture, not the link. Copy image.
After a amount of time, the guard comes back with a human-looking
Oh,
person.
holy shit, he's ripped.
Here's the captain. You need to talk to him about something. I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to my post now. The captain nods and walks over. He's hold on, give me a moment. I need to look up the card.
Anyways, what's up?
Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm trying to remember what this guy looks like. Okay. He wears baggy pants with a red undershirt and a black vest. His hair is up in a bun, and he carries a long sword and a short sword and a scabbard at his hip. Hello. You all needed to talk to me for something?
Yeah, see, a while ago, we were, and bear with me with this, we were taken from our respective worlds, brought here, and we ended up in the middle of one of your patrol routes. An encounter occurred. We, the people who, after a misunderstanding, they told us to talk with you about possibly, being able to enter the city.
Oh, right, yeah, the citizen pass. You're applying for citizenship?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I just need to ask you a few questions. Firstly, what's your attribute?
Amnesia.
I suppose Earth?
Earth. Interesting.
light.
Okay, light.
Look at Master kind of confused. Like,
Plant.
We don't really discriminate attributes, so you don't need to worry about that. I'm sorry, plant?
Plant.
That's not an attribute, buddy.
What are the attributes? I don't know.
he'll be under Earth.
Okay.
Earth?
I'm gonna look over.
Earth and dark. That's what the thing says. Earth and dark.
Can't
I'm
have
gonna look over at my,
We'll go with dark for ease of access for paperwork.
my environments and just ask, am I a specific element or something?
Give me a second here.
Let me take a look at your deck real quick.
I mean,
Do you all not even know what your attributes are? Because this seems like the first time someone's asked you or something.
yes.
Like I said,
Dave,
we are not from this
would
realm.
know. Charles has no idea.
Well, anyways, what's your monster type?
I guess I will say dark?
Dark is not a monster type.
Brought a plan.
Nano
Oh.
machines.
I thought you were asking Hold on, out of character. I think we're asking for like elements.
Yeah, he was. That was the previous question. Because he's asking questions as if he's assuming that you guys aren't human instead monsters.
Yeah, but
Warrior.
Dark is a type.
Incredible.
Data machine, so
Oh, okay.
spellcaster, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, spellcaster. Okay. Think I heard one of you say machine.
I said warrior.
Warrior. Okay.
Barry.
Fairy.
Beast.
Beast. Okay. And you said predaplant. I'll just assume you meant like plant or something.
Yeah. Plants.
No, insect.
Okay. Last question before we actually do like the paperwork stuff. What's your reason for wanting to enter the city?
Well, seemingly to seek shelter and hopefully learn about our surroundings before we continue wandering around lost.
Not being abandoned.
Merchant.
Merchant. What do you sell?
Bits and bobs, mostly.
Okay then.
Odds and ends, trinkets, that type of thing.
All right. In that case, I can give you temporary citizenship for our town, or sorry, I should say city. It's not really a town anymore. And yeah, I'll come find you guys for when the paperwork's all set.
Is there a specific
Very well.
license for merchant?
No, not really. Merchants are kind of far and few between here.
Alright.
So we don't really put too many regulations on them. If a merchant's causing trouble with for like economy or whatever, I'm not very well versed with that. We just confront them directly.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, welcome to our city. There is a hotel that's really used, but you all should be able to find temporary residence there. It's down the street to the right, and then you take 2 lefts. If you need help, my office will be here at this gate. Although I'm stationed at the gate, I am the second in command to the leader here. So if you have any grievances, let me know. And with that, enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
He lets you all through. That is not how I expected that conversation to go.
I was gonna say something.
I noticed. So
It's okay, Squid. You'll get your shot, I'm sure.
you all enter the city. There are all sorts of undead roaming about. For those who would recognize them, most of the monsters here seem to be undead or dark attributed. Following the directions the captain had given you, you eventually reach a dilapidated hotel with nobody at the front counter. It seems like nobody runs the hotel, but you're free to stay regardless.
So I guess we just grab a key, assuming the doors are locked.
That would make sense.
Alright. What do you guys do now?
Can we go to the shop? Like the place where you buy stuff? I forget what it was called.
I don't believe you guys know of a place to buy stuff at.
I'd like to look behind the desk and see if there are any keys.
There aren't. You also
Alright.
notice that the doors on certain rooms just don't have handles, so you doubt that they're locked.
I guess we just take our pick.
So wait, question. Do I see all of my cards as potential spirits?
No.
Okay. Just the Odogron?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
He is your chosen buddy.
I will fortify a room as mine.
Okay.
You mean fortify?
Some
will
of
set
you
up a
would
weird
notice
array
as Dave plants a
There's
bunch
a
of pots on
array
the
of
ground.
potted plants in like a semicircle around the door.
The pentagram of potted plants.
There's no actual
Now, hang
plants
on.
in the pots, but there's dirt.
There's dirt and like grass.
All right, what are you doing?
Setting up her perimeter, I'd say with total seriousness.
Why do we need a perimeter?
He's
Or-
zombie.
Shaking. Oh no.
I look at Squid like,
Oh, no.
what?
1,000-yard stare off into the distance.
Can I search
Look.
the room that I'm gonna sleep in?
Are the pots that you planted there, are they dangerous? Like, what?
Not to us. Not to us.
Okay, what did we say? What did I just talk to you about?
If they break down our door, it's
This
fair
isn't
game.
our door.
It's we've taken these rooms.
No. Here's what you could do. You could put that in front of your room door. But
No,
this is a public building.
No, they're inside the room I'm staying in. Is where I said.
Oh, okay. Scratch
not like
that entire conversation.
I didn't section off a piece of hallway. It's like inside the room. There is.
Section out a piece of the hallway.
Okay. In that case, scrap the entire conversation. It never happened. I thought you meant in front of the hotel door.
Do you guys rest here, or would you guys like to go out and see the town?
I'm definitely gonna go and see.
Dave would not go out into the town out of pure trauma. He is going to hide and pretend that the zombies are not around him, or the undead are not around him.
Okay.
Zombies are coming.
Can I quickly search my room for any clothing that would, look more like I would be from here?
There's no clothing.
Okay, is there anything nice in this room at all?
Not really. It's all ruined.
Can I take off my scarf and wrap it around, who is it? Dave's traumatic brain face and hide his eyes from
You say
all the
brain?
dead. Yeah. Shield his eyes from all the dead people, so then he can walk.
I mean,
no,
he's in
that's
his
right.
room.
I'm in my room. Like
You
Dave
just sheltered.
Just
Dave
hide
is
his eyes.
he's feeling secure.
Okay, well then I give my old scarf to the one looking for clothes. Here, you can use it.
The one looking for clothes. How nice of you.
Rip it up. I don't care.
You can keep it. I didn't really need any clothes.
Can I have it?
No.
With this decision, I will enslave all of them.
You smell of spoiled milk is why.
No!
What? I'm just gonna leave the group now.
I'm gonna head out into town. Yeah.
I follow Master Kaiba.
Me too. I'm following.
Chris.
Okay.
I'm watching you with a very suspicious eye.
Wandering around the town, you notice that there are quite a few guards around. Regardless, they don't really seem to pay you guys much mind. Eventually, wandering around, you do find a marketplace.
Oh.
Monsters are selling all sorts of things from cards to food. Or, well, you would call it food. Well, no, you wouldn't call it food, but some monsters would. Everything
So
from
by selling-
rotten flesh to just these weird-looking cubes are sold
Can I
and
buy one?
are labeled as food. Well,
Using the summon skull card.
I mean, you'll have to ask the vendor.
Do you take other forms of payment?
Huh? Look, kid.
Soul?
Do you want a cubic cube or not?
Oh, what cube?
Cubic cube.
It's a cubic cube.
It's food. I'm selling food. This is a food stand.
Oh, is it?
Get out.
Oh.
Go away. You don't get cubes.
I wrap my face in my scarf to look all mysterious, and I go up. I'll buy your cubic cube.
Okay, that'll be 3 gold.
Gold. How does one acquire that?
If you don't got gold, go away.
Do you
Ah.
take
One
other
of-
forms of payment? I say in the distance.
I told you to go away.
Can I roll a persuasion?
Go ahead.
Are there back alleys?
There are. It leads to more marketplace.
Performance.
Can I search the back alleys?
Yeah, hold on.
Alright, cool.
2. Got a 2 in it.
A 2?
Yeah, I got a 2 in it. No. I'm rolling now. I'm just. I was looking at what
+2,
my modifier
okay.
was. Yeah. Oh, that would have been good. I got a 20.
Okay.
So,
what are you
how's
trying-
about that cube for this bag here? Yeah, it's got like a little ornament on it. It's empty, but it's got a nice ornament.
Where'd
I
you
promise
get
you,
it?
this is at least worth this is worth at least 5 gold. It's been through so many hands.
Hey, Tyrigan. Is it like closed off? Like, is there a way to get behind and like where the summon skull is?
The vendor is a Unizombie.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
Can I take his soul? I didn't want that
You'd
card.
have to duel him. So the vendor examines the bag and says,
It's an heirloom.
that doesn't really raise the price.
Can I offer him the summon skull card?
As you try to approach, you offer the card. He chases you away. It seems like you're not allowed back here.
I forget that and try again.
Okay. No. So
No.
the vendor says, I'm tempted, but these cubes are worth a lot.
Are they?
3 gold. I don't believe this bag's worth 5 gold. I don't. If you got something else, though, I mean, you could just add it on top.
I think to myself, and then
Can I hand the summon skull card to them?
No, because the vendor keeps giving you a very, very, very nasty stink eye when you get close.
It's like a video game, Squid, when you just piss off somebody as a plot point, and then when you try to enter their area, you immediately get chased out no matter what you do.
I think about it, and then I reach into my pocket and I pull out a small shining coin. It doesn't seem to be worth that much value, but it appears to be worth like it's made of silver. It's a collector's coin. So
Why do you
it's
collect it?
novelty.
What? Why is it called a collector's coin?
Well, because you collect it, and when you collect it, you can add it to your collection. And when you add it to your collection, sorry,
Wonderful things happened. E.g., you don't get enslaved.
you increase the value of it, and over time, as you broaden your collection, it can be worth lots of gold. We're talking mountains, man.
And why would you give this for just a cube?
Because I'm hungry.
I think you're trying to swindle me.
I squint my eyes at him.
But you know what? You give me the coin, you give me the bag, I give you the cube.
Yes. Thank you. I take
Thank you for
Can I
business.
go?
Roll me a quick insight real quick.
Alright.
This is after you've done the trade.
Yeah. Insight. What do I have in that? Hold on.
Insight's charisma, so...
Wow, I have a really easy card to read. It's 2 for almost everything.
Yeah, you got a lot of 14s.
Wah. What the... Oh. I forget that it's not roll, it's like...
/R.
1DR. Yeah. I keep doing that. Okay, 19.
Hindsight's telling you just got swindled.
It's okay. I'll find someone else to swindle with it.
Examining the cube, you realize it's... Like, you don't see how it could be food.
I'll be back.
Alright.
Is it at least hard enough, like, to be a rock?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use it as a projectile.
It's the size of your head.
What was...
Yeah, throw it at the Unizombie so I can take his soul.
That's not how that works.
It's a win-win.
Ooh, I wonder if I put all my strength into it and I like pitch that thing at his head. If we can take all of them and run.
Squid, you're looking towards this. What?
How much does the cube weigh?
Like a pound or two?
That's kind of chunky.
It is chunky.
There are other vendors in the marketplace.
Got it.
What other places are there?
If you feel like you could find almost anything in here.
I'd like
Okay.
to investigate one of the card stalls.
You find a stall that has on display a bunch of card packs that you don't recognize the branding of. The one of them you do kind of feel like, based off of the art on the pack itself being that of a jail cell, you feel like that's where the prisoner soul cards are being distributed through. The vendor is it looks like just a normal old man. In the back, you notice he has a cauldron with a green liquid inside. He greets you and says, "Well, it'll be 5 gold for a card pack. I believe they're, that's what they're sold for nowadays."
Do you sell individual cards?
Oh, no. Not anymore.
That's cringe. I'm kidding. Yeah.
I
What
try to
happened?
bust in the
Not
middle of
before.
that.
What happened? Not anymore. What happened?
Oh, the green got greener.
What?
It's a simple concept, really.
The green got greener.
Is there anyone in town who does sell individual cards?
No, card packs.
Your mother is a card pack.
Oh, no, she's very much dead. I made sure of it.
Oh, huh? Do you happen to have a card of her?
God damn it! What is wrong with you?
No, I use poison.
Oh.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I try to go up, and I try to like place the cube down on the counter for the card pack. And then
Ooh,
what I
smeared.
ask him is, "Hey, that guy down the road, he's saying some shit about your stall. He's saying don't buy from here."
Oh, good.
How was
And
that good?
More
he's
cards
trying
for
to
me.
scare- truthfully, he's trying to scare away your competition and your business. So
That would make
I-
the red redder. He
That's
rushes
what he
over to his cauldron and takes a very large wooden spoon and starts to stir. And the green liquid inside gets greener.
Oh, that's what.
Can I ask him about the contents of the pack?
He can't hear you. He is currently making
Stirring.
greener.
It's okay.
Can I yell at him?
Hold on.
You
Who's
yell
got
at
the
him.
highest strength? Who's got the biggest muscles in the room here? Obviously.
You.
Really?
I don't know.
What's everybody's strength?
Fucking no.
Who's obviously more muscular in this group?
9.
Mine's 14.
Mine is a modifier of 0.
Same.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is the mouse the strongest here?
Yep.
I
Y'all are a
pass
bunch
it
of card
over to the big
gamers, I
muscly
mean.
mouse man.
Don't ever say that again. No.
Master Kaiba, I'm going to go see what kind of ways we can gather currency in this world.
Wait, hold on. What's
No. This is how you get currency, guys.
I just blanked out. What's going on?
You need to throw this at the back of that guy's head while he's stirring.
What is it?
It's a giant brick. It's a
What
not a
you're
brick.
doing
It's a
is
cube. It's a cube.
quite possibly illegal, so I'm just going to go anyway.
Danny, as you're speaking, you feel a hand grab your shoulder.
With the brick.
Hmm.
You turn around and it's a guard.
Wait,
Ah.
who's he grabbing?
The guard has grabbed Danny's shoulder.
Yes.
Would you like to come with me for some questions?
I'd rather not.
You.
Actually,
I'm not
fine
asking
from
you.
this stall.
Stranger danger.
I'm afraid that's usually not legal.
Your mom's not legal.
Well, you haven't been here for long.
I
Come
don't
with
need to be
me.
here for long to know.
Excuse me, Mr. Vendor, who is storing the nice cauldron.
Nice cauldron.
The old man can't hear you. He is making greener.
How far away is he? Like, is he in
Like 2
reaching
feet.
distance? Can I backhand him?
Throw the cube. Do it.
I'm already very far away from this scene.
So, Squid and Danny are both arrested.
Yay.
Hey, more souls.
As
I
well
guess.
as anyone else that was in the area, including the old man.
Let's go.
Wait.
You'll...
You would
What?
might be heading off with Michael.
So, I believe that is
Everybody-
Terrafrog, Squid, Danny, the old man, have all been arrested.
Question.
Yes.
The old crazy man wins again, being the last one standing.
Do we still have the cube?
No,
is
he's
my
been arrested
question.
too. Oh no,
No,
the cube's been taken away.
No!
Turn to me.
Do
Ethan, turn to me.
we still have our dueling discs?
I mean, yeah, they're kind of, they're there.
Stuck, yeah.
Am I the only one who didn't get arrested?
You're still at the hotel.
Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That and Michael and Kaiba knew exactly when to walk away from that situation.
What's up,
Seeing-
Terrafrog?
As the guards are arresting everybody, can I do a sleight of hand trick to grab the pack, the card pack?
Yeah, go ahead.
Once again, another
I
member
did
of our
put sleight of
party
hand on here, right?
arrested.
We've been
Uh,
attacked by the zombies. We need
The
your help.
closest we have is stealth.
Can I count it as stealth?
Yeah. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, go ahead and do stealth. You have grabbed a card pack.
Solo one.
Sweet.
Alright, so...
All the while, I'm still holding a brick like...
Oh
Why
no,
am I
that's been
being
taken
arrested?
away.
Okay.
It's
I'm
taken
gonna-
away. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the... They're all summoned skulls, correct?
Yeah, they have taken you all to a holding cell.
What? Why am I...
Can I show them the summon skull card?
Oh, for the love of...
What'd you say, Squid?
Can I show them the summon skull card?
That's not gonna help your situation.
Oh.
So...
Cut back to Dave. I hope everyone's okay.
The four of you guys have been taken to a holding cell. The old man is still making stirring motions, even though there's no wooden spoon nor a cauldron in front of him. And
Dharma.
the guard outside of the cell says, "Alright, you all have been arrested for conspiring for murder."
Murder.
Excuse me, sir.
You've been arrested for association, you've been arrested for planning, and you've been arrested for instigating.
They just handed me a brick. I don't even know what happened.
You were arrested for association. The one with the they both have the one with the pointy staff
Nuts.
is the one who's been arrested for I believe it was the planning, and the one with the curvy staff was the one that got arrested for the instigating.
If I may, can I please pet my stress rat?
No.
Oh.
Oh, and if you're wondering why we put you in the same cell as the old man, he's been arrested for brewing up very this isn't the first time we've arrested him. He was brewing Class A poison.
So that's what the green is.
They put the man who they were about to kill in the cell with them.
I would like to just look over at the other two and just say,
Backhand the merchant.
As you go to do so, a spear is right in front of your face. It seems like the spear can reach all the way through in between the bars.
That's not swag, epic, or cool.
I don't even really know you people, yet now I already hate you.
Alright, so here's how this is gonna work. You're gonna be brought in front of the leader of our city for judgment. You can bring along whoever you want to act as either witnesses or just character witnesses. I don't really care.
There is a witness I would like to call.
Okay, we'll do that later. But for now, you all will be held here until the leader has decided to take your case.
I would like to distance myself from those two.
Meanwhile, let's see. Charles, what are you up to?
Dave is enjoying life. Dave is hanging out.
Not anymore. There's a knock at the door.
Oh.
He does not answer, and he barricades the door.
The knocking gets much louder.
He puts the dresser in front of the door and pretends he's not home.
We know where you're in there. Get out here.
No, I'm not.
No!
Yes, get out here.
No.
This is
Not you.
domicile. I will not be harassed.
You're on private property.
I was told I could sleep here.
I find that very doubtful.
As the funny big man.
Squid, you're not there.
Huh?
I guess I'll move the
This is back at the
dresser.
hotel where Charles is.
I know.
I guess I'll move the dresser back and look through the door, like, who is here?
Somebody
What
get
do
a
you
Hitoma spell or whatever the hell it's called.
Shit.
Oh no!
After a little bit of shuffling outside, the door and anything built against the door has been burst into flames and exploded.
Oh no, I was opening the door. Oh no, I exploded.
No, you're fine. You've just
I
been knocked
said-
back.
I said I was opening the door.
Ah. Alright, hands up. You're being brought in.
But, what?
Shut up. It's a random inspection.
What?
Back these nuts.
The guard grabs you. A few minutes later, the holding cell has gained a new occupant.
I just, what?
The guard once again goes through how his case will be, judged and whatnot, with a very confused Dave just wondering what the hell's going on.
What did you guys do?
We didn't do anything.
I was arrested for your actions.
Shut up, both of you. You're both liars.
No, you were arrested for loitering on private property.
What are these
It was
nuts?
in my room!
Just allow me lid.
The main guard said we were allowed to go in.
If you were looking for the hotel, it was 2 lefts from the gate.
That's their fault, I point at them, the rest of them. They left me there!
Don't bring me into this. I wanted to just leave, and then they placed a brick in my
Meanwhile-
hand. And just like,
What did you guys do?
Action
they
and
tried
Chris,
to kill a man.
what are you two up
We
to?
didn't actually try to kill a man.
Okay, so I presume, like, Kaiba is trying to figure out more ways to be a more powerful Kaiba. I, on the other hand, am just kind of asking around and looking for work or, like, any ways that I could possibly, like, earn the currency of this place.
Kaiba would also like to try and figure that out.
Okay. It seems like you can do odd jobs for people, and they will give you money.
All right, odd jobs it is.
Okay. Let's say you have enough time for 2 before the trial.
Or
Well, wait, do we even know about that?
No.
Great. Okay.
My plan to hide in a room and not have anything had happened to me failed miserably.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like that was meant to happen. So,
Anyway.
for this, I'm just gonna have the both of you roll a exhaustion check to see, how well you do your work, and also, how much money you get.
So you said exhaustion?
Yes, that is Constitution.
Okay. Boop. Oof. I was not ready. I've been starving myself since I got here.
The both of you perform very terribly and are now in debt.
How are we in debt?
Well, you broke some stuff and didn't have the
The
money
city's
to
a
pay.
scam.
For fuck's sake.
Although, Chris, you have a feeling that the dish that you broke, you're 99% sure you didn't break it. But regardless, you're being charged for it. The both of you now owe 3 gold.
is there enough time, or do you want us to roll for the second job?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Just like determined.
Oh! Action!
I am determined I did not break that. I did not break that.
So, Chris, you're able to make about like 20 gold. Pretty nice. And you're able to pay off your debt and also owe Kaiba's if you wish. Action! You, after realizing that, maybe you've never done work like this before. You never had to. But regardless, when doing this job, the owner of the shop that you're currently working at seems to keep breaking stuff and blaming you for it. And eventually you have had enough of it and decide
Oh dear.
now would be a good time to summon Blue Eyes.
Oh God.
So you now owe about 30 gold.
Summons dragon.
Sorry, not 30 gold, that's too much. You now owe about like 15 gold to this shop owner.
Understood.
We're all gonna die.
Master Kaiba. A
Yes.
word, if I may.
Very well.
Why?
Bastard was breaking stuff and blaming it on me.
Ah, you're kidding. So that dish... I see. Unfortunately, there's no way we can really portray proof. Still, though, why did you just... We could have left. We could have found somebody else to work for.
It was just some sort of... There was something telling me to do it. Can't quite explain it.
I believe that's called vengeance. Possibly. Anyway, what this has done, now, I will say, I managed to find somebody else to work for and made enough that we can cover this. I think. You said 20, right?
He owes 15 total.
No, well, I know 15
You
total.
gained
15 total
you
for him.
gained 20.
Right, I gained 20, and then mine was like, what, 3?
Yes.
Okay, so I have enough that we can just swipe this under the rug. We'll have gotten 3 gold. We'll have gotten 2 gold, and, we'll have gotten somewhere, at least. So, I'm going to go talk to them. And we'll just try to figure something else out.
You pay off your debts.
Yay!
You have made 2 gold. Total. I don't have anywhere on the character sheets to signify this, so I don't know, write it
It's
down.
okay, I'll just,
Just memorize.
memorize.
Meanwhile, with the illegal group,
Don't let me in with them.
the 5 of you, I'm including the old man, are brought in front of the guards and are asked who within the city you would like to use as witness.
I raise my hand.
I will be right back.
The guard explains that you can either bring in witnesses of the actual event itself, or you can bring in witnesses for your character to prove that you wouldn't do this. Either someone else of your archetype, as far as monsters go, or if you're the last of your monster kind, you have to bring in friends and whatnot.
I raise a hand.
I was just told to stay in my room. I thought I did. I did not realize it was private property. I was brought there against my
Person
will.
with sharp stick. What? Your hands raised. What do you want?
There's a chieftain in a barrier. He said he probably would say I wouldn't do something like this, especially not murder after the gift.
Oh, that guy? He hasn't left there for I don't know. How long
are
has he
they
been there?
supposed to go talk to him?
Of course, because he's a harmless soul.
Listen. It's within the city. We don't care about anyone outside the city.
I would like to raise my hand.
What?
My old dog Ron.
No, carded monsters cannot be used as witness. They're not very conscious when they're as a card. You should know this. It's taught in preschool.
They are. This one is quite conscious, though.
Yeah, sure.
Can I please summon it? It'll tell you the exact situation, the weather, everything about what has happened at that time and point.
Listen, can it even speak?
Yes.
Okay, go. Go ahead, prove it. Prove
Like
me
summon-
wrong.
I'm summoning it.
You summon it. It gives out a roar. You understand it, but the others do not.
Who are the ones of us that aren't in prison right now?
That
It's
is
Kylo.
Action and Christ.
Like, you know what? I'm gonna bring in. Out of all of us, the most responsible one is probably Michael. So I'm gonna add my companion who is not in prison, Michael. He was the one who spoke to the head of the guard. He's the one who led us to the room.
Okay.
I believe he is within the city.
Yeah, I'll have someone go look for him.
I have nothing to do with this lot. I do not know why they attempted to murder someone.
Didn't try to do anything. They just handed me a bloody brick.
Yeah, okay. Save it for when you're in front of Yoko. Alright.
I hate my life.
Any other witnesses? The old man says, yeah. That's not the right voice. I forgot his voice. He's still doing stirring motions.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Ida?
You guys don't know. He had preferred to stay back at the hotel, but didn't seem to be captured by the guards.
Hmm.
The setup.
And I totally didn't forget about him.
My companion that wasn't that.
Oh, he took a walk at the very last minute before those other two stepped in. I bet.
All right,
My companion did the exact same thing I did, but wasn't arrested.
Chris. A guard approaches you and says, "Are you Michael?"
Michael Kirafuda, yes. Is anything wrong?
Yeah, yes. You're being called in as a witness.
Oh no.
Character witness, I believe.
What did they do?
Loitering on private property.
What? Oh, okay. And that was the only thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's some other people there for murder, but I don't think that's who's calling you in.
What people?
Didn't do squat.
Give me a minute. Trying to remember. One person with a pointed stick, another one with a curved stick. One of them short.
And now I regret ever leaving them. Very well.
Wait, you know the other three?
I do.
Okay, we'll call you in as witnesses against them.
I
Perfect.
figured. Wait, against them?
Yes, you if you know them, you know their characters. So we're calling you in on our side.
Very well.
And he leads you to the guardhouse. Action, do you follow?
Sure.
Okay.
It's either that or massive debt.
So since
No, we paid off our debt.
More
since we're
debt.
helping you, get paid for being a part of this.
No, it's more like community service. Why?
Just curious.
Okay. What do you
We
know
were
those three
searching-
too?
Yes, I technically work under him, but we were working on trying to
Oh
get
yeah, there's also a
jobs.
fourth one. Old guy makes stirring motions for some reason. Knows how to make Class A poisons.
Oh,
Making
the
the green
shop owner.
greener?
Him. Do you all know him?
Wait, we encountered him briefly during the Wait. Oh, was that? We might have been there slightly before the incident occurred.
Oh, interesting. Okay. After some preparation on both sides, you guys are brought to a very tall castle-like structure within the middle of the city. And inside of the, throne room, I guess, there is a person sitting on a large chair. One could call it a throne. A guard introduces him as... Give me a moment, I need to look up his name. No, don't kick me out for inactivity. I need to look at the goddamn card. I had the deck pulled up. It's just... Hold on. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's not him. Alright, there we go. He is introduced as Yoko, the graceful Mayakashi. It is a humanoid fox person with multiple tails behind him. And yeah. He nods towards everybody and says, "What's brought you all in front of me?"
I was sleeping in my room and I was accosted.
And you three?
I
Was handed a brick by these two and told to do something that I didn't even know what was going on at the moment.
Correction, it was a cube.
The old man pipes up. It was a spear.
What?
Cube.
Sphere.
Cube.
No, sphere. I know what I see. He's still doing
We bought
starring
it from that
motions.
merchant. We bought it from the merchant down the road. You should know.
Listen,
And if something like that,
I've had a
is
lot of
illegal in the
cases
city-
today. I don't. It's been a long night, I guess. It doesn't really go to day here.
I hear you.
Listen, we can make a deal. Do all of you have decks?
We do.
Yes.
The old man says, nope.
Are you is he asking the witnesses too, or just the accused?
Yeah, he is asking the accused.
Yeah, I have a deck as well.
Yeah, okay. I'll just have all of you, you and whatever witnesses you would like to call to duel the captain, and whoever wins is guilty/non-guilty.
What is this legal system?
Wait, I thought we were being brought as witnesses against them.
Yeah, you might have.
The city's a
You
scam.
might have.
Don't worry about
I
it.
really don't care.
I like this legal system.
It's visual. Dave looks on with visible confusion.
Well, it does make everything simpler.
Mel is just sitting down at it. Is there a chair?
No.
What is the punishment for loitering?
Lawyering? What, do you have a lawyer?
No, loitering.
You don't really
That's what
do
I was
that.
told I did that.
I
I was told I
can.
loitered. I was.
Oh, loitering, yeah. Let me guess, the captain pointed you to a hotel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes doing that. It's actually closed down.
This is entrapment.
Yeah.
Is there a desk and a chair?
Nope.
Is there a wall?
There is a wall.
I like to headbutt the wall multiple times out of pure disappointment.
Alright, so, considering there's a lot of you, I think... Yeah, I'll just have the captain all duel you all at once. And then if you win, you gotta duel me. Yeah.
Very well. As representative of the group, we accept these conditions.
I feel
Okay.
like I'm here for very different crimes than they are.
Yes, they're here on attempted murder.
They tried to kill a man. I just stayed in a hotel.
It was a misunderstanding, but since this is going to a duel anyway, we can argue that later.
I was making the green greener!
Yes, you were.
It's not green enough.
You fighting?
Okay. Yoko. Okay. Yoko.
This man on my team.
Would you guys like a picture of what card I randomly drew inspiration of
Yes, please.
for this guy?
What, the old potion man?
No, for the judge.
No, for the old man.
Oh, okay.
I would like to know, please.
Who is old potion man? Yes.
If one this man.
Cauldron of old man.
Of the old man.
He is the cauldron.
Believe it or not, it's a really good card for dealing direct damage to people.
It's a bird deck card.
Okay. So, I do have the captain's deck, right? Please tell me I prepared. Like, I at least did that. I did. Okay, we're good. Okay.
I love that card.
Oh, I
That's
forgot to
amazing
shuffle
card.
it. Alright. So the captain, says, "Oh, hello there. I guess we are doing a... Really, Yoko,
Well,
we're doing this again. You do realize how risky this is, correct? I mean, yeah, but...
As far as I see it, with your trickery, that's just the risk you took.
Oh, no, I was just bored.
It was still
I
trickery.
just stayed at the hotel. I don't know why. They committed. They tried to
Listen,
commit murder.
I can personally give you pardons if you just forfeit the second match. We can't really have Yoko losing or really winning any matches
Why might
for
that?
his safety primarily. You see, he's one of the people that was given a proof of loyalty. So if he loses a match, he loses his proof. It's a bit annoying to have to do stuff to get it back. So if you just forfeit the second one, that'd be all good.
I look at Michael.
Aren't those important items?
Michael had his eyes closed, thinking, and it's just like, you know what? No.
No.
You
Why not?
clearly no. Law, the process. This is all responsibilities that you were in charge of.
Not
You
really.
let them come this far. You've let them come this far, and thus here we are. We will deal with our punishment as it is if we lose. If we win, you must deal with what comes next.
Okay.
Personal responsibility is
Alright.
important in leadership.
Whatever.
I will not see that.
Let's get this
Smirk.
done. We'll be
Thank
using
you,
boss
guys.
battle rule sets, so yeah, go ahead and draw your cards.
5, right?
Yes, everyone will now draw till 5.
I got the cards. Right.
Now I'm going to pull up initiative. Everybody, please roll initiative, which is just 1d20 plus your luck.
Plus your luck.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6.
No,
13.
the modifier.
Yes, he has a 22 in luck.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He got an 18, and
Wait,
apparently
does that
I
include the proficiency or no?
What? No, not just just a luck roll for
Okay.
initiative. Okay, I already did Squid's token. Okay,
I don't think I have a
Charles's token. Yeah, I put yours up. Oh, and I never made a token for. Hold on.
I don't have the power.
Danny, do you know what monster you want as your token?
Could someone catch me up to speed?
You guys are dueling the captain, so that you're not accused of
Yes.
murder.
How do I do this?
We're fighting to not go to prison.
How does one do this?
I need to
you
just
can-
get your token so that you have a place on the turn order.
How do I do
roll,
I don't have the
roll,
command of token, so I can't add my.
Danny, roll 1d20 plus your luck modifier, and that will be your initiative.
Ethan, I don't have control of my token, so I can't add it in my initiative.
Hold on.
What the actual fuck?
Well then, you have no idea what's going on.
It's okay. That's mutual.
Join the club. I was loitering. Now I'm gonna fight to the death.
I despise the both of you.
Me?
That's fine.
We'll have a talk once this is all over. For now,
I
get the
stayed in
game
the hotel. I followed the rules.
Why?
Mr. Martin,
Yes,
you
I
gotta-
know.
You gotta believe me. I don't know what happened, and I was.
It's
not
okay. You guys can both
curious.
hug and cry about it later.
As the only 2 watchers of the stream, I have the power. I am both. I am the 2 viewers.
What is he talking about?
I can see beyond the veil.
How do I make
All right,
it?
sorry, I'm back. Oh no, Dan, I made your token. It's all good.
Oh, thank you.
Ethan, I still can't add in my
Yeah,
own.
when I made the tokens, you weren't in the game.
I wasn't in the server.
So let me just do that. It's in your journal, and it can be edited and controlled. Oh, wait. Oops, that's not right. Add new... Did I make these handouts or characters? Characters. Okay.
Yeah, I can add to my.
In Daniel G. In Daniel G. Click to upload. Odin. Okay, it should be in your journal now. Also, I'll just add your thing to the turn order. You can click on the number to edit your initiative thing.
Okay. How do I...
Chris, you still need to put in your initiative.
Danny's token.
Oh, whoops. Let's see.
Not sure what I'm looking at here.
Oh, I was definitely not 21. I was 12. Okay.
On the turn order, Danny, if you scroll down, you see Danny token on the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Edit that number to what your initiative is.
Oh, initiative 5. So I'm doing last. Okay, good.
Let me just get a picture.
Now you draw 6, right?
5.
5 you
Five.
draw on your turn. We're doing a boss battle rule set.
Yeah. I still don't see in my deck anywhere. Is that not uploaded? Or...
No, I just forgot to show it.
Oh. I was wondering about that. I'm like,
I also didn't upload it yet, so give me a minute.
That's okay.
Oh,
I see Danny's token now. I see
Okay,
that.
I'm going to be pulling up your deck on the stream for a little bit here, because I need to have it on one screen. So,
As the 2 viewers, I will have the ability to see your deck.
Oh no.
It's me and me.
You get to see half of what I do when I upload a deck.
Ooh. Nordic Beast Gilgamesh. Ooh.
By the way, while you're doing that, I forgot to ask, what does the symbol look on my arm look like?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Go ahead and make it
I'll
whatever
take a
you
look
want.
Looks like
It's flavor.
Okie doke.
Hyperion's leg.
I had the idea of making the... I forget what color I made it, but the dragon of this dimension be a more medieval fantasy dragon than a serpent dragon
Mm-hmm.
than what we see in 5Ds.
Right.
So yeah,
So am I like a signer under that or under
you're a
something
signer inside of this dimension.
different? Okay, so whoever... Okay, yeah. All right, so I'll find something out. Find something based on that. God damn it.
Oh boy, almost there. I'm about halfway through. We're running a lot of one-ofs for this deck, so...
Maybe I'll use a fake command crest.
That's not right. There we go. Yeah, I can't believe that I actually forgot to upload your deck. I should have done it like either yesterday or earlier today. So sorry about this. But we only have like 5 or 6 more cards to do, which shouldn't take too long. Did I just put 4 copies of that card in here?
The other thing I need to consider, am I the only signer or are there other signers?
You do not feel the presence of other signers.
Okay.
So, funny thing that I noticed about signers in 5Ds is that signers can they can be given the signer mark way before they are born,
Yes. It's funny.
which means you you could very well be the first signer for this dimension ever.
That's neat.
Which also means if you die, then you doom all the signers in the future.
Oh. Then I what now?
If you die, you lose all of the, you doom all the signers in the future. Oh wait, no. If you
Okay.
die, the sign just goes to a new person.
I was about to say, that's not how signs work. It's like you're chosen.
Oh wait, no. You keep the sign even if you die, though, because
Like, you keep the sign, but there's also, like, incarnation that happens.
yeah. I don't know. That one guy, the guy that became a dark signer, his sign is weird as a case because like he's dead, but he still had the thing,
Yeah.
but it was kept preserved separate.
And then somebody else attached it to their body, and then they became the signer.
Yeah.
It was so dumb.
All right. Almost done with uploading the cards. Like they're literally loading the main deck, and then I just have 3 cards to do with the extra deck,
Okay.
and then we'll be all set to go. Loki, Odin, and Thor. Oh, I just realized if you summon these monsters, we might not want to use their canonical height. Because they are bigger than a city. And,
What if-
they're not bigger than a city, but they're about a quarter of a city, and
Yikey.
inside of a castle might not be best. So we'll just do their like a smaller version of them.
Let's see, so you said a medieval dragon.
Yeah.
Is it safe for me to like run something downstairs really fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, their main deck is done uploading, and then I just need to upload their extra deck. Save. Alright. So all of their stuff is set up now. Okay. I also need to put in the enemy's token, which I forgot to do. Does that work? No, I have to upload. Of course I do. Copy image, upload image. There we go. Add turn. He rolls a 6. I give him a +4 and he rolls a 6. Okay. Set to descending. Squid goes first.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, his thing doesn't matter because hold on.
Huh?
No, sorry, I just need to add a few more things. Is that enough? No.
Monster Cardo.
One more. There we go. Alright, now everything's set up.
Sound good?
Yeah, you're good to do your turn.
No drop first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Activate Pot Greed. Draw 3 cards. I will activate a card. And then I activate Magical Meltdown. Which allows me to search out one Alistair the Invoker from my deck.
Alright.
I will... normal summon Alistair. You know, grab Invocation. Set one and turn.
Okay. The captain goes next. He will draw for turn. Ooh, this is certainly a hand. I need a reminder of what most of these do, though. Okay. The captain will activate. Give me a moment. Just gotta double check the name. The captain will activate Ghost Meets Girl. When his opponent controls a monster, he is able to discard a zombie, and then special summon one Shinui monster with a different name from his deck or graveyard. He will be discarding Shinui Swordmaster. And then special summoning from his deck. Shinui Squire. Shinui Squire's effect activates, which allows her to special summon one Shinui Spectral Sword from her from the deck. Where is Spectral Sword? There we go. And then the captain will tune Spectral Sword with Squire so that he can synchro summon Shinui Samurai Saga.
I feel like we're in danger.
Yeah.
Then he will activate Monster Reborn, targeting the Spectral Sword. And then tuning these two to Synchro Summon Shinui Shogun Saga. He will then play Graceful Charity. Drawing 3 and then discarding 2. He will discard Shinui style Solemnity. And Shunui style Swallow Slash. Moving on, he will then activate Swords of Revealing Light for... wait, hold on. Is it at the end of 3 of your opponent's end phases? Okay. So the next 3 people will not be able to attack. So Terrafrog, Charles, and Chris will not be able to attack.
It's first turn anyway, right?
No. Squid was the first one to go.
So wait, the rest of the draw cards then?
No, I meant like the first round. Nobody's supposed to be able to attack anyway, right?
Oh, right. In that case, I'll just have that be take back. What is your effect? And he will
Get him to have used all his cards
set
now.
a monster, ending his turn. Terrafrog.
Question: are you able to activate trap cards on the first?
No, you have to set them for 1 turn. Also, what's
Okay.
it? Hold on, whose mic is that?
That's Dave.
Dave.
What's happening?
I think we can hear ourselves through your mic, and it's very loud and scratchy.
Why the hell is it doing that? I'll just stay muted till it's my turn. Alright.
Okay then.
So I'm going to summon Jar Turtle in defense,
Okay.
and I place it on his card.
Also, Ethan, the stream is still only tracking.
Yeah, whoops.
Is not tracking at all what you're doing.
Yeah, I forget. I have 2 monitors with Roll20 open.
In my turn.
Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the no attacking first round thing we should probably get rid of for boss fights. Because having the boss have every other turn not able to attack for an entire round is a bit difficult, to say the least. Especially with the decks I have prepped.
Oh, they're doing an. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're okay.
On
So
a paradox.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
I think from this round on we just will allow battle phase, but we'll keep what's already happened. Is that fine with y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Terrafrog, you ended your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It is the captain's turn. He draws return. What do you do? Alright. He sets a face down and flips up his let me just look at the name, Shinui Samurai.
What's the synchro monster again?
Shogun Saga. Let me see.
Okay, I'm back. So as far as the cards go, what do I do? Do I hit
You wait for your
anything
turn.
with the deck? Okay.
Oh wait, actually first you should have 5 cards in your hand.
How do I do that?
You click and hold onto your deck, which is on the deck menu thing
Okay.
on the right. You click and drag a card onto your profile picture on the bottom of your screen. And
Okay.
then you do that until you have 5 cards in your hand. You then click on the card number to see what you have. Make sure that you have Dueling Book open with your deck open so that you can read what your
I
cards
have
do.
that.
Okay.
Thank you. Cool.
Speaking of, Captain will move to attack. He will... Give me a moment. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. He will have Shinui Samurai attack Squid's Alistair.
I thought Swords of Revealing
Is-
Light was still active.
Yeah, it is.
No,
You can't attack.
Well, one,
No, Sword of Revealing Light is a one-way.
and we also redid that. So that hasn't happened. But you do know that he has a Swords of Revealing Light in his hand.
Oh,
Just, yeah, 1800 to Alistair's 1000. Response?
No.
No? Okay. You take 800 damage and Alistair is destroyed.
Fuck, where's throw 20?
He will then attack Charles directly for, let's see. That's not the right deck. There we go. For 3000 damage.
Yes, insta kill me, Ethan. Take me out of the fight.
You have 1000 life points left.
Do I?
Yeah, you start off with 4000. You also do take 3 HP damage.
I'm just a loiterer. Leave me out of this.
so question: Is Swords of Revealing Light only going to? Is the counter on that going to decrease after every one of his turns?
He
then?
hasn't played swords yet.
Oh, okay.
And also that it only decreases when a opponent's turn ends.
Okay.
And actually, he's gonna play swords so that you'll stop shutting up about it. So yeah, at the end of action's turn, swords will expire. And with that, he ends his turn. Charles, it is your turn.
Alright. I will play Spinosaurus. Aha. And I will give his big card. Give me 1 second. I'm trying. Scroll over to you. Hello, what is your name? Shirari Shoshana, the big one,
All right.
will get a Predator counter.
All right. He is now level 1 and a dark attribute.
I will then use that Predator counter to special summon by consuming that monster by evil piece of corn.
Okay, Shogun Saga is in the grave. Give me a minute. I believe he has a graveyard effect. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, he was indeed destroyed by card effect. You can target one of your banner's zombie monsters with 0 defense. Oh, well, he never used that effect, so yeah, he's gone. Shogun Saga gone.
Alright. Then... Oh, am I supposed to draw a card at the beginning of my turn?
Yes.
Fuck, I forgot about that. Ah! It's out here now. I didn't put it in my deck for some reason. You go down here.
If you right-click on it, you can click Take Card.
Oh, take card. Ah! I can't use you yet. How do I activate the trap cards?
So you have to set them on the field, and then the turn after yours, you're able to activate it at any point if the requirements are met.
Basically, yeah, you can set it now and activate it on his turn.
What activates you?
If it doesn't say anything, then you can just activate it at any point. If
It
you
just
tell
says
me
reveal. Ah, okay. So when it is revealed, okay, then it does the thing.
let
And
me.
you hold shift and click, or
Alright.
shift and drag it to set it.
Oh, you're looking at Fusion Reserve.
Yeah.
So you would show your opponent one fusion monster in your extra deck. That's the requirements, and then you add one fusion materials whose name is on that card.
Oh,
So
I know that card.
So then
I just
get
realized
to-
you cannot technically use that card.
Oh.
Your fusion monsters don't have any specific monster names. Only
Ah.
generic monster names or requirements.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could just... I mean, you have polymerization in your hand. You can summon any of your fusion monsters.
So do I just? How do I get
Go
my?
to attack
You
first.
activate polymerization, and then you would send polymerization and the fusion materials to the grave. And then I have to reveal your extra deck. It'll show up at the bottom. Where is it? There we go. Go ahead and click choose on that, and you'll be able to choose what monster you'd be fusion summoning.
Fuck! I gotta remember what these things do.
Do you have your deck open on Dueling Book?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
And all my predator plants count as dark, right?
Yes.
All right. Then I'll pick that one. You. Right. Add you to hand. Fuck.
No, it just gets summoned onto the field.
Oh, it's just someone onto the field? All right.
Yes. And the materials that you use for it go to the grave.
I don't know. Sorry. Okay, then you go there. Then you go there. And you can attack this turn.
Yes, because Swords of Revealing Light prevents you.
Can I activate you? And I can activate you, so I'm going to shift and activate a trap card. Yeah.
Alright.
Then on my next turn, this thing activates?
No, after this turn, you're able to activate it like a reaction.
Okay. Then he is there for now.
Alright. Is that it?
That I can attack.
Yeah,
That
you
is
cannot
all I
attack. Okay. Captain's turn. He draws for turn. He's a bit miffed that you destroyed his synchro monster.
My whole plan.
He was trying to protect that, but obviously that didn't end up working out too well. Oh wait, I just realized that actually majorly screwed him over. Because extra decks are limited to one.
I thought they were good at special summoning each other.
Yeah, except I forgot to declare a effect when I summoned Shogun Saga.
Whoops.
Which, granted, would have instantly killed one of you, but still.
I mean, hey. Would have shown the severity of the situation.
Okay. What do we have? Oh, right. Okay. He will activate the effect of Sword Soul, banishing Sword Soul and Shogun Saga to synchro summon Where is it? It's only one in the extra deck. Shinui Sun Saga.
Sun Saga.
Horse.
Oh.
Okay, so he will retrieve. Shogun Saga's effect will activate sending. No, Sun Saga's effect will activate, sending Shogun Saga and Samurai Saga back to the extra deck. And then he's now allowed to target 2 cards on the field and destroy them. He will target Charles's fusion monster. So unless someone has a response, that goes to the grave. And he will also target Terrafrog's Jar Turtle.
Oh.
He will then attack with he will then attack with Sun Saga. Attacking. Let's see. He'll attack Chris for 3,500.
Jesus Christ. All right.
And will attack Terrafrog directly for 1,800. Just a reminder, and for every increment of 1,000 life points that you take damage, you will lose 1 HP. Okay. He'll then realize that he forgot about the monster card in his hand and normal summon it. And end his turn. Chris, it is your turn.
Right. Okay. Now, what did you say my signer ability was again?
Your signer ability is that instead of your draw phase you can draw a random agent from your deck.
So, random agent?
Yes.
Okay, let me just get that in there finally.
If you want to use it, just let me know and I'll give you a random agent from your deck.
Okay. Random agent. There's only one in there right now.
That is true. You haven't added Venus or Mars yet.
Oh boy. Do I want to do something else? You know what? No. We'll draw for now. That's hilarious. Okay. Alright, so you said it was Sun Saga for the...
Yes. That is the sinker on field. He also has Shinui Samurai and Solitaire.
Okay, let me take a look at these real quick. I see. Okay, so there's Shiranui Solitaire. And then the other one was what again?
Sun Saga.
No, I looked
Oh,
up Sun Saga.
Shinui Samurai.
Thank
He
you.
has a quick effect to banish one zombie monster, and then gain 600 attack. Plus some other stuff that may or may not be important.
Fair enough.
Hard to
Okay.
tell with zombie deck.
On the field, we're going to set a monster as well as two of these. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. His turn. He draws. It's another Shinui Solitaire. He activates its effect to tribute it, sending it to the grave. No, wait, no. He banishes himself to special summon a 0 defense tuner from his deck. He special summons... Where is it? There should be 2 copies of this. Where is the second one? Wait. In the grave.
Ethan, I forgot to mention, the Samurai has a Predaplant counter. He is a Pred counter.
Okay. Thank you. That's actually really important because it's a synchro deck. Shoot, what else could I target with this? Did I not put the other variant of... I didn't. What? What was I thinking when I made this? Okay, never mind. He doesn't... He actually can't activate the effect of Solitaire because there's no targets to special summon. Unless, can it special summon from the grave?
Nope, no grave.
Nope, just the deck. That's unfortunate. Huh. That's annoying. Alright. Samurai will activate his effect, tributing one of the solitaires
Hey,
to
what day
gain
is it
600
today?
attack. It is Wednesday.
Oh. Oh, fuck me.
Okay. How much attack does the solitaire have? 500? Okay. Okay. So he will... Attack Danny for 3,500.
Getcha.
Any responses?
How do I do? I don't know.
That's more of a question for anyone else that has like cards on their field.
Who
Okay.
are you attacking with?
Sun Saga.
Alright.
Okay, no responses. Danny, you take 3,500.
Awesome.
And then he will attack action for... Quick math real quick. 2,500.
Alright.
And an extra 500 from Solitaire. And that will be the end of his turn.
Alright. So, first off, for whatever reason, after the attack, my form changes a bit. I seem to get a little bit taller and my features more defined. And so yeah. I will then see if I can get a tuner to my hand.
Alright, roll it. All right. Draw is normal.
And I would like to use Lucky Draw for that.
Okay.
And I would like to get a monster.
Roll.
Is that a roll?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It just says once per duel, you may tell the DM that you want to draw one type of card. The amount of times per duel you may do this is increased by one level at levels 3, 7, 10, 15, and 18.
Oh, okay. I guess I never attached a thing to that. Oh, well. Alright, yeah. Random monster it is. Let's see. Swirl wheel goes random, and... yeah, that works.
Okay. I will start out by putting a card face down. What does that one do again? I will then activate Majesty with Eyes of Blue, sending one of the Blue Eyes White Dragons in my deck to the grave, and I will target your Synchro monster.
Give me a moment, I'll see what that card does. Where did I have yours saved? There it is. Okay, Majesty, there we go. Okay.
I will then set a card face down, and end my turn.
Alright. His turn. He draws. What card is this? Oh, I accidentally closed Dueling Book. That's not helpful. Mute that. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. That's not the right deck. Alright. This card... oh, okay. Okay, so he will activate, sending Squid's Meltdown to the grave. Shinui something synthesis. It doesn't really have any effects currently. Also, last turn, Swords of Revealing Light went to the grave. He tributes Solitaire, using Samurai to let it gain attack up to 2,500 again. And he'll use Shinui's Samurai to attack Chris's face down.
And that face down is Marshmallow.
That's
come forth, my
unfortunate.
sticky, squishy buddy.
Okay, that sucks for me. also forgot to write down his life points, so give me a moment.
Hey.
Let's see. You know what? I don't think I should have you guys face a guy with 24,000 life points, so he just has 4,000 like normal. Alright. So now he's on 3,000.
Sorry, he had 23,000 or 24,000. They like
With the original rules I was going for, I decided not to go with that.
Like I could see how the balancing would fare out if it were like if it were.
If it was an 8,000 life point system, it would be fair.
Yeah.
But I severely underestimated how powerful the synchro monsters would be.
Well, it's not just the synchro monsters. The every other turn gimmick itself is
it evens out enough.
Yeah.
He will end his turn. Danny, it is your turn. So, Danny, do you need help?
I do, because it's been like since I was 7 since I played this.
Alright. So
Help me out here.
look at
Help
your
me out here,
cards.
DM. Okay.
Eddie, I will make sure we do some Yu-Gi-Oh training later.
Yes. Okay. So
Rating.
far, what I have, I have 2 cards that I know kind of coincide to summon a big one. I have 2 synchros.
Tuners, you mean?
I have 2 tuners already in line. I just
give me a
don't know
moment.
how to play them.
I just need to pull up your deck real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So, you have Alfar in your hand. That has a normal summon effect. That lets you normal summon another Nordic monster during your main phase. So,
How many summons do I have? I'm curious. Only
you
one?
have only one normal summon. You can special summon as much as you want, but usually special summoning is through card effects, rather than you just sending a card from your hand to the field.
Oops, I accidentally moved them. Sorry.
You also have Mara of the Nordic Alfar.
I have like
Which-
a really good hand here, I think. That's why I'm
Actually,
like,
let's count up your levels. You don't have enough. Wait, maybe. Hold on.
to get Loki, yeah.
Actually, you might have just enough. No, you don't. You have enough levels for a level 8 synchro. You only have level 10s.
Got it. So, what about that purple one? Do you think that's a good play? My situation.
Well, what I would do in this situation is set your trap. That's going to be able to negate one attack and let you draw an extra card.
And that's the purple one, right?
Yes, purple would be your trap.
Okay, so how do I place these?
You
Do I have to,
click and drag it out of your hand while holding down shift.
while holding down shift. Okay.
And then you just put it in one of the back row.
Put it on the back row somewhere.
Yeah, any one of the slots. That's good.
Oh, okay. It just likes to move around, I get it.
Chris,
Nah, I just
What?
centered it.
Chris, guess what?
Oh wait, you centered
Alright.
it. Sorry.
So,
Cowbell.
You found a cowbell.
the reason why I said, like, you should probably only set that is your Mara is really useful for using monsters in your hand as synchro material. So that they're not really subjected to being attacked.
All right, buddy. After he explains.
And your the orange buddy guy is really good for getting a bunch of guys on the field. But all in all, doing all that probably wouldn't... Well, actually, you could probably set the orange guy onto your field as a shield.
Right now or next turn?
That is a move you can do. You still have your normal summon. Putting a monster in
Yeah.
defense means that when it gets attacked and or destroyed, you won't take any damage from the extra attack that a monster would have over your
So
defense.
if I were to do purple guy first for the summon 2, right? Am I confused here?
Okay, so what are you trying to do?
Okay, to summon 2, I'm trying to put basically purple and yellow guy basically down in defense.
Alright, so due to the rules of this current game, you can normal summon a monster face up in defense. So to do that, you would want to use the orange guy's effect, which is to
Got it.
allow you to normal summon another Nordic monster when it's normal summon.
Oh, it's the yellow guy who does that. Sorry.
Yes. So you would click and drag that onto the field, and then put him, like basically rotate him 90 degrees.
Okay. Okie dokie.
That's the spell and trap zone. Up here is for monsters.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I understand now. Okay.
And you would also rotate him
Rotate.
like
How do
this,
that's how you do it.
so that he's in defense. And his effect is now active, which means that you can normal summon one more Nordic monster.
What if I were to do another yellow one?
Well, you could normal
Can I do
summon
it
the
again?
purple one. I believe it's a once per turn effect.
Damn it. Okay. I want to see if I can cheese and chain it.
Yeah, you can only gain this effect once per turn.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll put the purple guy out then.
Alright.
Purple boy, let's go. Boop. Is it possible to put them in defense? Or
yes,
is it...
when you special summon, you can special summon a monster into defense.
Got it. Cool. Thank you.
Yep. You technically can't really do anything else, so this would
Yeah,
be the
go
end
ahead.
of your turn.
End turn.
Alright, his turn. It is now for me to destroy your board. Okay, oh, well, yeah, that's a move I can do. He is going to activate Ghost meets Girl, a Mayakashi, and Shinui's Tail.
Okay.
Which is this card. Tributing his face-up Sun Saga, sending it to the grave. Nobody can special summon for the... Oh, wait, no. His opponents can now no longer special summon for the rest of this turn. Oh, wait, no. Neither player can special summon monsters from the hand, deck, or extra deck for the rest of this turn. He will then activate Monster Reborn, targeting Sun Saga to revive it.
Wait, didn't that just go against...
Nope. You are allowed to special summon from the grave.
No, it just completely negates special summoning.
Nope. Let me read the card again. Tribute one Mayakashi or Shinui Synchro or Link monster. Neither player can special summon monsters from the hand, deck, or extra deck for the rest of this turn.
Okay, gotcha. That would be pretty stupid if it didn't allow special summons from the graveyard, considering zombie.
Then banish that trap card to re-add Sword Soul back into the graveyard. He will then activate the second copy of Sword Soul, the one that wasn't just added to the graveyard, to... let's see. Yeah, that works. Banish both Squire and Sword Soul to synchro summon from the grave. Samurai Saga to the field. And he will move on to battle phase. Let's see. Doesn't really have the cards to attack Chris. Although he just attacked him this turn. He will use Sun Saga to attack actions face down.
All right.
shiny egg.
Okay. Luckily, you won't be able to activate that because that special summons from the deck.
Hmm.
And he will use his remaining.
Your turn.
Yeah, at the end of the turn. That's still during my turn. He will also use his other 2 monsters to destroy Danny's both of Danny's defense position monsters.
Yeah. How do I kill these things? Oh wait, hold on. Put them into
You just drag them
graveyard or
over to
banished?
the graveyard.
Okay, cool.
He then ends his.
You like having your foot on our necks, Ethan.
Alright.
Squid,
Squid, it is your
How many-
turn.
How many attacks did you do that turn?
3.
Because the effective majesty with Eyes of Blue is still in effect.
Nope. He circumvented it by tributing Sun Saga, then reviving it.
One day, the samurai will die, and my shadow.
He attacked anyone that had a monster on the field that could be destroyed. Because I don't want to kill you guys off just yet. So, Squid, you're normal summoning Alistair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, adding Invocation.
Shit, what card is this?
Is what?
I can't see my face downs.
Just right-click it, click take card, and then, yeah, just read it.
Just gonna move this here just so it's easier for me to remember which is which. Now I need my extra deck.
Alright.
Thank you. I'm missing one of my cards.
Are you?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I only have Dragon and Purgatrio.
It's on my screen saying that you have all 3. Oh, yeah, but
Right.
one's not showing up.
Yeah, I can't grab the one, but it's fine for now. Then activate.
Why is it in the discard pile?
I don't know. Activate Invocation. Sending
Alright.
this Alistair to the Banished Zone.
I'll show dolls on
and-
back in your extra deck, so it's all good.
Thank you. And then targeting your Sun Saga, sending it to the graveyard.
Give me a moment. I want to see what effect it has when it's sent to the grave. What type of effect is this? Is this destruction, tributing?
It is a special. It is a fusion.
So you're using it as fusion material. Okay.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, yeah, that goes through.
You have 2 cards, correct?
Where?
On like.
On field,
on-
yes.
Yes. Alright. 27? What's your 20? What's your what the fuck's his name? Shinoi Samurai.
Samurai or Samurai Saga?
Samurai. Just.
Synchro or no synchro? The synchro is 25,000 or 2,500.
Can I spell my cards right, please? then activate the effect of invocation in the graveyard, returning it to the deck and adding Alistair back into my hand.
Okay.
I will now attack with Purgatrio your non-synchro for 2700.
Let me just double check that. 23. Okay, he will chain Samurai's effect to tribute one on-field Shiranui monster, sending it to the graveyard, letting it gain 600 attack. You crash into
then
it.
Activate Dogmatica Punishment.
Let's see, what does that do?
Sending Thunder Dragon Colossus to the graveyard and destroying the card that you have face up.
Let's see. Alright, yeah, that goes through.
And then I will activate the effect of Alistair the Invoker. Wait, so did the attack go through? Because punishment happened. Okay, so 23, 33, that should be game. Activate Alistair. Sending it to the grave, giving Purgatrio an extra 1,000, attacking it directly, and attacking Alistair directly. For 4,300 damage.
Okay, yeah. I guess I gotta raise the difficulty for the next boss then.
Yes.
Alright, with that, the combat is over and you've defeated the captain. Squid, as you were the last person to attack, do you do the final attack lethally or non-lethally?
What does he look like? Like, what card is he?
He is the Shogun Saga, so...
Yes.
Yes? Okay. You have murdered the captain.
Oh.
And
feel
you
like
have
I've done
captured his
nothing.
soul.
That really wasn't necessary.
I like that.
Why are all of us murderers?
We're not all murderers.
It's just me!
We'll talk about that.
Sun Saga?
I feel like I did nothing this fight. I feel like I just existed.
Actually, you did throw a wrench into the enemy's
Or I
game.
just killed his big guy.
Alright, so let me just
Is it
recall all the
Shogun or
cards.
Sun Saga? I don't remember.
It was, yeah, Shogun.
If that samurai died, I would have been able to summon more monsters. I was waiting that whole time.
Sorry, I'm just, let me just close that and recall all the cards.
Also, Ethan, I guess at some point I should get another card to replace the one that I have that's useless.
Well, I mean, considering this, duel gave you guys a level up, I believe level 3 gives you a card pack.
Ooh.
It's one of the ones that you have the choice of either letting me choose what you get, or you choose what you get. Letting me choose would, increase the, well, not increase, but give the opportunity for custom cards.
As I know nothing, I will give you the power.
Alright. So, do we want to cut here? Because I'm going to be upfront and honest. The next thing that's going to happen is Yoko dueling you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I got stuff to do in the morning, so I would
It
like
is
to
12 a.m., so I feel like this will be a good stopping point.
Sure.
Alright.
I think it's a great time to stop, actually.
Alright.
Oh, I'm being hassled by my family right now.
Come on.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just end the stream.